Yee. Oh shit, what up? It's your boy. Time to add another game to this long list of game captures. If I would play all games at the same resolution, it would be easier. Boop. Hey, it's working. Now let's make this window bigger. Option. That's fine. Okay. Ah, you son of a bitch. Tricked me. Okay. Boop. Yeah, fabulous. First playthrough. Yada yada yada. Read some bad reviews on Steam. That's why I bought it. Game looked okayish enough. People said that it takes a while to grind. Grinderoni is real. Fuck. I need to do something and I forgot. Oh. YouTube chat. There we are. You better load. Pop out. Alright. YouTube chat is up. This time I might even reply to the YouTube chat in less than 15 minutes. Leaderboards. For this game. Difficulty. Normal. Chance of rain. Good. Can I mouse over for freaking hints? What each stance does? Oh my goodness. Thank you. Sup, Rainbow Crash? Who dat? That you, Scrubadub? Strength dictates damage dealt with weapons fist. Also used to figure out if a bully attempt was successful. Okay. Dexterity is used to work out if an attack in combat hits. Also used to figure out if a flee attempt is successful. So hit rate and flee rate. Pretty dumb. Recruitment attempts. The higher. Whatever. Charisma is used in trade attempts. Crap. So SDP in that order looks like is useful. Food rations relieve more hunger. Courageous. First two attacks and attack to kill are guaranteed to hit. Oh, courageous is pretty nice for a strength build. Decreases faster when sleeping. Moves faster in shelter while exploring. Craft and fix faster. Gains stress lower. Higher chance of recovering more items when deconstructing. Nah, that's scrap. Hygiene. Deadness increase. Big eater. So what's the point of having this? So these in what I like. Courageous for the strength guy and proactive for perception, PP and SC, and cracked and fix faster with the charisma guy, I guess. Whatever. So courageous is good. Courageous is good. Stats preset. Strength. So I said strength and dexterity. So 10 and 4. Yeah, troubled is nice. She's gonna be the melee fighter. Red like the blood of my enemies. She's gonna be whooping some ass. Head type. Gilby Waldo. Oh yeah, that cap. Oh, that's funny. Ooh, that long hair. Body type. Oh. The belt. Yeah. Legs. Oh my girl. Epic cargo pants. Traits. Courageous.
Alright, I'm back.
Sup?
Yeah, I have the well, by the way.
What? What did you call me? Oh. What did you call me?
I got the world.
Okay. You can check my stash chest and whatever we have there.
Alright.
I pretty much put all my equips in there. In my stash. Okay. Oh, I could have changed the name.
Yeah, I'm just looking through it. So you want me to rebirth you?
What?
Oh, you want me to make a multiplayer, right? Or
I don't know. It's crashing and Jason is there, so I don't fucking know what he's gonna do.
platform?
And that's the Christian who gave me son to come in. Yeah. Oh, really? Yes!
Yes!
You can hear the back conversation in the back.
Yes! Yeah, I can. I mean, I'm kind of streaming, so I'll have to meet you soon. If that shit continues.
Sorry. Already experiencing glitch. I can't fire a bow.
What?
I was experiencing a glitch. I couldn't fire a bow.
Good for you. Good for you.
Thank you.
I think I'm just gonna play this game for a bit. You do what you want. You figure out what we got. That's pretty much all the shit. I'm not hoarding anything on my character. I mean, I have like level 11 shit on me. Alright. Pets. Ridge. Zeus. Escape into the water provides a large stress protection to all family members. Passive effect requires cleaning out every single day. Requires 10 water and feeding daily. Very spy bullshit. Don't forget to build a stable, whatever. Requires daily feeding. Man's best friend can increase your perception and help you in combat. Provide a small yeah, it looks like the dog is fine. Killing rats in the oh, that's cool. No, fuck tutorials. I am the tutorial. If the game is so complicated, it needs a tutorial, and it's hated. Maybe it's hated for a reason. Hey yo. Could you unselect something? This is so stupid. Why is this on my screen 24/7? This game is so dumb. So the control scheme is so stupid that you need a tutorial to even start anything. It doesn't use any common controls like pause. So how do you actually do anything? Right click, okay. Yeah, this is so fucking convoluted. It feels clunky. It doesn't have, like, escape doesn't close shit. It feels fucking clunky. It feels like there's shit all over your screen. I'm not gonna even try. Like, not even kidding. I don't want to put 2 hours on it so it's harder to refund. It looks like complete garbage. I can see why people freaking rated it negatively. I'm not gonna even bother commenting why I needed it refunded. Alright, fucking on. Health, support, sheltered, fucking. Refund it to my wallet, please. Alright, this is complete crap. Uninstall. Boom. Alright. I'm gonna resume the stream with another game. I'm gonna do Pulsar Lost Colony, which looks better. Way better than that game. So let's do that. So I haven't tried this 40X9. What the hell, VR? Oh my! I mean, I saw the icons, but I might actually think about buying a VR set with this computer. It's decent enough, I guess. And you can do stuff like just lay down your bed and use a controller. Built-in voice chat functionality. Do you want to enable this functionality? Disable. What? Okay. Whatever, dude. Why is it at 60 hertz? Why? You're an asshole. Oh, I forgot. This game is a duty machine. What was the game's name? Freaking there. Boom. Da 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 da. Yeah. Okay, it's capturing it. Time to unfuck it. Frame rate. Oh, there we go. Why is it? Do I have to mention that pretty much freaking hertz and frames per second are interrelated? So if one of them is set to 60 and another is set to higher, it's not gonna work. Why is my preset on low if it's an old game? Let's try high. And 144. I don't need to go higher than that. Oh my computer is actually getting shit on right now. My graphics card is sitting at like, oh no, that's the CPU. What the hell is this game doing? This game is using like 60% of my 6-core CPU. The hell? Okay, so graphics should be fine. So let's set it to ultra. Graphics should be able to handle it. Lightning all, full size. Oh my god, when you click away, it does not close. Whatever. Voice chat enabled, microphone enabled, push to talk. Okay. Controls. CVR controllers, lol. Move forward, equip item, alpha 1. What's the push to talk? Issue move order 4. What? Oh wait. Push to talk, mouse 3. Really? Really? Okay. I don't know what the hell all of these are, but I have an Xbox controller, not one, but the regular one. This looks like a convoluted game, just based on the I think they're aiming mainly for the VR market, but fuck it. 9-player name. Do I want to? Oh. Training. I just want to join a small game. Oh, this is like, I think I understand a little bit. It's a class. Captain, pilot, scientist, weapons specialist, engineer. Hey baby, can you hear me? Hello, 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 hello. You controls, fucking, hurry up here. Hey, can you hear me? Hi. What's up? Can you hear me? Can you hear my mic? Because I'm trying to figure out the controls. This is so weird. Fuck, this game is complicated. I don't have permission to take the pilot's shit, but mine. What the fuck is this ship? Perfect. How the fuck did I... Wait. Hey girl. Fuck. I'm so fucking confused. Did I just get lost? I'm so I'm really close though. Oh, piece of shit, I'm full screen by accident. It zooms in on the screen, that's funny. I'm fucking high. This is gonna be great. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Hey girl, can you hear me? Hey yo. Hey you. Hey girl. Hey yo. Hi. 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 Say something if you hear me. Does not compute. Oh, my mic is not found. Good, perfect. What the fuck is all this? Why is my mic not working? Piss me off, dude. It's not found. Scientist. I don't want to talk to a scientist. Oh my god, this would be so trippy. Wait. Can't use it to control. Wait. I think I did something. Wait, it did something. Okay, that uses my stamina for whatever reason, but I cannot control it. That's weird. Let's switch the control mode. Okay, that's fucking weird. I'm so confused. What the fuck's happening? I need to just... Oh piece of crap. This looks fun because how convoluted it is. It looks like the game that you can't take seriously because it's trying to be so ambitious. Oh, hello. Now it's doing something. Can I like reassign? Oh, I can. I can reassign. Push to talk. What the fucking piece of shit? Reset bindings. So it's T. So it's T for talk. Perfect. Alright, and now let's check. Perfect! It's detecting my mic now, everything fucking happens. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Let's join a game that's almost full. Let's... Hey yo. Allah Akbar. Can you hear me? Hi. Hey girl, can you hear me? Hi. Have some levels out of nowhere.
Don't ruin my fun.
Prepare to flip.
Why is it shooting at us? There's no one inside!
No, automatic targeting systems.
Dead. Aww.
Is anybody on
Damn,
board that thing?
maneuver thrusters are
Nope.
pretty damn shit at the moment. No idea why.
I turned our
well,
thrusters all the way
because
down.
Somebody turned that
Well,
down.
can you turn them all the way back up? Thank
Yeah,
you.
I will. I just did
It's
it
up.
because of the scientist.
It's up. It's up. I got it.
One final shot and it should die.
No, we can extract systems from them if you want to.
I'd line us to Maruva 7.
You want to extract the stuff off of it?
Nothing to extract.
There's well, there was some stuff.
There's still some scraps, correct. Let's get them.
But I guess it wasn't any good.
Scraps been collected. Let's get out of here. Right there, the pipe to Mayuva 7.
Pulse a
Ready?
lost colony.
And there goes our weapons specialist.
That's weird. Why did it disconnect right after blowing up that shit?
I don't
That's
know.
a good name for a weapon specialist, Death Slayer. Saying.
Or a really edgy one.
That too.
I don't think he was going to be having on a scientific vessel.
No, he wasn't.
Everything inside.
Well, that's the price you pay for having the most maneuverable ship in the game.
Yep.
Which still has the main turret.
Which is still really powerful with what it is.
Yeah, this is a really good fighting ship. Despite what the science missile label would tell you otherwise.
Engineer, you're still being a smart person. Thank you.
I'm sorry, sir. I won't do it again.
Nothing problem. Not a problem. Scientist, if you don't mind pressing T, it helps
Hi.
with your microphone.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Awesome. Alright, so I'm completely fucking new to this game.
Alright, my dude.
Well, prepare yourself to have a buttload of fun, alright? Strap yourself in, boy.
What kind of straps we talking about? We're talking constrained strap-ons?
Oh, God.
Tight.
Because I'm that kind of scientist. I like to explore.
Alright.
Is friendly fire on? Just for
Yes,
future
it is. It's always on.
Awesome. So let's say theoretically I land. Let's say theoretically I landed a headshot on you. Would it kill you immediately or not?
No. No.
How difficult is it to heal?
Not very. Follow me.
Come on down here to the green shower.
About to arrive
Downstairs.
Downstairs.
And then, depending on which exit you take.
I don't. Oh. Let's see. I'll try the fun planet.
So where to now? Or are we still doing the mission?
No, we've done the mission. Just needed to get us out of that combat.
I'm so confused.
Sorry.
Down here, you was going the right way. Follow me. Follow me right here. No, turn this guy right
Follow the
here.
yellow guy.
Follow the yellow guy. Contrary to probably believe, I do not drink the I'm just saying. Just step right into the green right there. I'll turn it on for you. There you go. You is healed. Just like that.
You usually turn it off to save some power, though.
That's right. we
Huh,
leave
the
it on
bots
for you.
respawned. Oh fuck.
Well, good luck turning me off. I'm always turned on.
Oh, come on.
Alright, you need to comb that sort of stuff out.
Damn it, now there's a friggin' bot chasing me across the... Oh, never mind, I'm dead.
Yeah, no, we didn't need this. I told you we could just...
Quick question, how strong is the repair gun? Can it fix a broken heart?
I'll get back to the pile. Was that
It's
the
not
freaking
that
atrium?
thing.
I mean, I warped us out as well.
Oh, what's this? Emergency
Do not
core?
pull any levers or push any buttons down here. It's my job. You have another area. That's your job.
Alright.
You know,
And what is your job called again?
I'm an engineer.
Engineer.
He keeps the core running and generally ensures that
That's
we aren't
right.
dead in the water.
And if you piss me off, I cut your power.
Or if you
Yeah, that's
piss
why
them
we
off.
don't fuck with an engineer.
That's right. No matter if I do take a little sip
They
of
can
cool
shut
now
off
and then, it's
Atmos.
all right.
Not only that, but if you piss him off, I can kick you from
And
the ship.
if you're really pissed him off, they'll unleash the singularity.
Oh my.
Beneath the station.
See, like this right here. See? Now we don't have oxygen. And now we do have
Oh
oxygen.
god.
See the power? No. See, now you're not allowed to push the buttons there, sir. You have another console. You can push buttons on that one. Stop it.
That was me.
Dude.
That's me. I'm trying to teach our scientists a lesson.
Okay, brave.
In fact, turn it on.
Oh god.
Now, scientists, be
Okay,
prepared
this
to
way I'm just gonna
obscure
put
another
on
darkness.
exosuit.
Uh-oh, shut the lights off.
Can someone, could you please put on some smooth jazz? I'm kind of feeling this.
Could you feel it just a little bit further away from me now?
I can.
Scientists, press F. It's your flashlight.
Captain, I think the scientist is a little horny.
All right.
Your station, say, come on up here, son. Come on up here. Your station with all your little doodly hickly thinganies is right over
Basically,
here. See
You
all
see
these
that thing
screens
called
right
the
here?
atomizer?
These are all yours, right
One
over
second.
there.
Engineer, have you checked that garden I told you to check?
Yes, I have. You have some things in your locker.
Thank you. Now, scientists,
Speaking of
over
the
here.
garden, this research vessel grows its own research materials. You take those from the plants, and then put them in the atomizer, which you can use to research. Which turns them into stuff you can
Okay.
research stuff
Whoop.
with.
Let's assume I don't know anything. Whenever you say stuff like you take it from the plants, I already have a question.
Follow me. The plants over here.
All right. Why are the different types? Did you do different stuff?
No, this is basically just all cosmetics except for this.
Except for.
Except for the orange and blue spotted plants.
All right.
And
So
the blue
how?
spotted plants smoke the best. They smoke
Okay.
the best.
Okay. So what do I do?
So give me a second. Nothing in my locker, but I already got it.
We're going to arrive at 397 soon.
Roger that. I can skip the warp. Anything on
Strawn
comms?
is still here.
All right. I'm still
Anything
listening.
on comms?
You got me. You got me in plants.
1 second.
1 second. Aye.
We're
So-
gonna have to warp out of here.
Sir, yes, sir.
And we're already halfway through charging up the drivey thingy. And pop goes Weasel.
Alright, we're aligned right there in the pipe.
So just a quick check. Stuff like XP and levels carries between servers, right? Right?
Sorry, I was getting somebody talking to me in real life.
How could you?
Alright, so this is your station. Right over here.
Alright, got it so far?
I'm gonna take this time in the warp to explain to this, our scientist, his role.
Ooh, I'm coming. I haven't been a
Engineer?
scientist very often.
Engineer, you are also gonna learn if you play him. So you see this central screen right here.
Alright.
This is one that says computer in the top left.
Yep. Tracking
You see
so
how
far.
it says status, search, and programs?
Alright.
Currently, you should be on status.
I am.
Alright, click on programs. This is going to be your main screen that you want to be on.
Alright.
This means that whenever we are doing anything in combat, you have shield boosters, thrust booster, instant antivirus, overcharge, barrage, and detector. Each of them give their own description if you click on them. So I will leave you to look up and read those. Now go to search.
Yeah, but
Done?
underneath each one of them programs, there's little dots. That's how much shots of fuel required to actually execute the program. You gotta tell me when you need a shot, how many shots you need, and I'll give you the shots.
Now, before we even get into that, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, right now, press escape and do ship components. See our warp drive?
One moment. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can.
You said
Warp drive.
warp drive.
W-A-R-P.
Warp drive program?
I see.
Top left, kinda second from the top left.
Starry looking.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That says charges per fuel if you hover over it. That means for every fuel canister right now, he would give you four charges. White dots right now, them white dots right there, those are charges.
So, I'm the one who uses that skill long range jump module?
No, you're the one who uses these programs.
Alright.
And he gives you fuel capsules, that way you can get charges for these programs.
It's what powers the programs there, son.
Yeah.
Without the power, you can't execute the program.
These programs are either passive or active.
Currently, we
Passive is stuff that usually affects our own ship, and active ones are for targeted vessels that you can select via I think through the sensor screen.
No, you selected through the programs, and once the actual program has been selected, it'll act as a virus, and you'll see it on the virus screen right here.
Alright, I partially got it so far. The part that confused me was all that fuel to charge conversion. But you said just to communicate that to the engineer.
Basically. Now, I'm going to explain that a little bit right now. You see these white dots underneath those?
Yes.
Underneath these programs?
So these are like the uses that I have left.
Those are the charges. Once you use the program, like so, see how those dots are now empty?
Yes.
Engineer, go load a fuel capsule.
Yes, sir, Captain.
Now watch. When he loads a fuel capsule and sends it to us, those two dots are going to get full again.
And they are
There
full
you
now.
go, sir.
So now, whoa, what the?
We just hit a ship.
I pretty badly miscalculated how fast I was going.
1 second. I will change our shields to static first.
In the meantime, I think we're supposed to transfer fuel to this WD ship.
Yes, we are. You're smart. Alright, back to the programs. So, you see how each one of those dots are charges, right?
Alright, so by charges you mean it needs that much energy and it's just storing it, or charges you
Basically.
mean? All right. So if you added all those dots together, that's how much total charge you got. And let's see.
No, like, see how that thing has 2 charges, that thing has 5 charges?
Yes,
The
yes,
TV?
yes. So,
Yeah.
for example, 1 fuel gives you 4 charges. So it would cost, I'm doing math, a lot. It would cost a lot.
Basically, if you want to use it, and them little dots underneath ain't lit, you tell me, and I'll put a charge in.
Sounds
It'll
good.
charge the program, and then you can use it.
But just to double check, you can only put fuel in, and that gives 4 charges. So unless
Per use.
I wasted 4 charges, it kind of wastes some of the fuel, right?
Yeah, but if we're in a gunfight, we need shields. I'd rather have you use shields.
Yeah,
Boost us
spam,
up so we
basically
don't
just
die.
spam them shields.
All right, sounds
Yeah,
great.
aim the crap out the shield.
Here's his next station, but we're gonna finish
A good
explaining
idea
this
would
one.
be. The idea would be to change the shield type based on what's attacking us. If they're using physical weapons, such as projectiles, you go for static. If they're using energy weapons, you go for modulate.
Hang on, go back to the status screen on this program's thing.
I'm in status.
Now look at the middle bottom.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Modulate and static.
Yep.
Now explain it.
Static is what you use when you want to protect our ship against an enemy using physical defenses such as projectiles.
Like missiles.
Yeah, missiles
is there
and
any way-
mass driver and rail guns.
Is there any easy way of telling them apart? I just have to familiarize myself with all the
As far as
weapons.
I can tell, it's usually just slow-moving projectiles instead of the instant hit at like lasers.
All right. Slow.
If you want to be stealthy or need some energy defense, you go for modulate. That protects against stuff like laser and plasma weapons, I think.
Should be.
Well, I should understand this part mainly. So, okay, I think I'm good with this part.
Alright.
Alright.
Now, another thing for this section. See this sensors?
Sensors eye.
See that top ship? That is our ship, the Outrider Fund.
Yes.
This one below it, Unit 15, Division 44, that is the ship right in front of us that you can see past you.
All right.
Past these screens.
I also see both of those on my top right of the screen.
Oh, over here. You're talking about on the far right.
Yeah, like all together.
You want to pay attention to this occasionally.
I'm assuming you know how to do sensors.
I was about to go into that. I did the scientist role a few times now. So, click on the active scans at the bottom of the sensors. Just wait. See the EM sensor sweep?
Yes.
That tells you exactly what is in the area with you.
So I just have to keep clicking that to scan. It's not like automatic.
It usually is automatic. Get out of my chair.
Yeah. Whenever you initiate an active scan, though,
I was in chair, sir.
the stats of
What
the
do you think?
ships will start to flicker.
Now, click on the click on the name of the ship that isn't our ship.
Done.
See at the bottom how it changed from active to targeted?
Yes.
Click on the targeted. Now you can scan for their components and their life forms.
All right. Which one you want me to do?
Well, right now we don't need to do either because this one is a friendly ship. That means that we are passive with these guys because we did something for them. However, if necessary, you also can do this on a planet, but more than likely you're going to be doing it on ships for components. Now,
So,
for the planet,
so
you
this,
scan it for life forms.
so the sensor screen is just to find stuff in the area and find more precise information like life forms and whatnot. Got it. That's all the screen does?
basically.
And I see on the next screen it shows some more precise stats also.
Correct. The Outrider funds scan are really what you're going to pay attention to, mostly to tell us what our shields are at, what our hull's at, whether or not we're getting oxygen, and whether our shield's offline, and if our reactor's needing anything. The enemy you can pay less attention to, but it is useful.
What is the QT shield?
That is basically whatever shield we have. If it's offline, then we need a shield. Then we need something to keep us alive.
Alright.
Lucky for us, we do have an extremely maneuverable ship, so we'll be dodging a lot of their shots.
Just might want to keep an eye on the engine heat. Talking to the engineer.
Yeah, I got that.
Alright, scientist. You're done with this area.
You sure about that?
You're wanting to get into the comms.
What do the comms do?
Well, I can operate that from there, from my seat back here, but basically, if anything appears on that screen, usually you're gonna want to bring it up on my, bring it up for me, so click on it. Now back up and step to my chair. See how I can see these two screens?
Yep.
Now, the one on the left is what the people will say. The one on the right is what we will say to them. Or what we can say to them. Usually, though, it's only the captain that will communicate this stuff.
Alright, so if I see anything on comms, I bring it up. That would help
Usually. It helps. Alright, over here. This is going to be your other main station. Right now, they're talking about the atomizer, or earlier they were talking about the atomizer right here.
Alright, I see the atomizer on the right.
Alright, go to it. Now, remember how they were talking about this garden stuff and putting stuff in there?
Kinda, yeah, the plants.
Yeah. Well, whenever something's in those plants, and it happens after every time we warp, so basically anytime we go through a gigantic tube like we were earlier, then basically you want to go down there, check what's going on in that garden, and then put whatever's grown in there into here. Now, engineer, I'm going to change your tasks from putting them into my locker to putting them into the scientist's locker, if that's all right with you.
Oakley dokley.
Thank you. Now, on the left, your researchers are over here. This is for upgrading your crew and occasionally your ship.
Alright, got it so far.
So, I'm going to let you have fun reading through these while we do what we need to.
Alright, so you're pretty much giving me free reign at this point. So, question.
Free reign to explore, but not free reign to do anything you want with our ship.
I understand. Question. You said the engineer will be giving me plans. How do I access them?
Follow me.
Captain, there's still one more in your locker.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm going to put it in his locker just so he knows.
Alright, so go down here and...
See this green thing right here with the bar on it?
Yes.
The green bar? Yes, go into there. Grab the scanner and the Silvassi stems.
Done.
Press tab. Go to your inventory. You're going to want to equip the scanner.
Done.
Now those stems, upstairs, all the way. You're gonna put them in this atomizer. Now when you see the button ready underneath the atomizer, click it.
Done.
See how that purple thing went from 4 to 5?
Yes, I didn't keep track that it was 4, but now I see there's 5.
Yes. That means that for every item like that you put in, we get free research material like that.
Alright, and you said they might differ what grows.
Well, so depending on what grows down there, or whatever the engineer gives you. Whether or not you're down there or not is up to you. You will put that into the atomizer, and you will get a different resource per item that you put in.
Alright. So each of the items will produce a unique and same resource. Is that correct?
Correct.
So those whatever Silva systems will always produce the purple.
Bingo.
And from the resources available, I just have to read whatever I can do and choose.
Bingo, and it'll be telling you too. So like, hang on, let me find something. I didn't mean stop spinning the ship. Let me try and find something. So go to the third screen and then the middle, damage mitigation. You see how it says that you cannot build it because that number is red?
Yes.
That means you need to find something else to research.
Now,
My recommendation is the warp charge booster.
Okay, question.
Yeah.
It says pilot talent 5 ranks.
Yeah, that means the pilot gets that talent in their talent tree, which, by the way, press tab and do talents.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
It shows you're a scientist, right?
All right, scientist.
Yep. Now invest your skill points.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, invest talent points as much as you can in whatever you think fits. Whatever's most useful.
And in doing so, that will help you survive.
I'm gonna increase evenly custom shield algorithms and frequency amplification.
That will do.
Whoops.
What have we bumped into? God damn it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, blame me. Alright, we're aligned and ready to head to 1128.
Engineer,
Yes, sir.
you know your job. Head back down there.
Yes, sir. I'm on my way, sir.
Thank you. So now you see how this says researching warp charge booster and 3 more warp drive activations needed to complete research?
Alright, so that's 3 jumps. And you said each jump respawns a plant that the engineer
Not
will...
every jump. It'll
Most
be
of them.
occasional. The engineer can tell you.
But it can only do it during the jumps.
It can do it after the jumps.
Alright. So plants can spawn stuff, can spawn after the jump, but not on every jump.
Right. I have the engineer assigned to check that.
Ready to jump, sir.
Are we aligned, pilot?
We're aligned and ready to enter the pipe.
Initiate jump.
Boom goes dynamite.
Now see how that went up to 33?
Yes, and on the bottom it changed
Bingo.
to 2. Alright?
Alright. Now you know the basics of being a scientist.
A scientist is not the easiest to learn, I tell you.
Engineer would probably be the hardest.
No, I like engineering better than the scientific stuffs.
Yeah, I do the scientific.
learnings.
I do scientific stuff a little bit myself. It's fun for me, but still.
Question. You said for me to equip the scanner, but you didn't tell me what it does at all.
Well,
Those are used on away missions to the surface. They can pick up nearby allies, enemies, and with the right perks, research materials. Here's an item.
Question. By away missions, you mean me physically exiting the ship?
onto the
Yeah, you
planet.
can use the telepad to board planets or even ships.
Which,
But
if you
before
follow
we
me,
do that, you gotta scan the scan the surface or whatever, make sure it's
Bingo.
habitable, or else we gotta use them stupid suits, which I don't like much because they're kind of right up the crotch a little bit.
This is your
There
teleport
is
path,
a
and
use
these
if
are your
you're
exosuits.
frugal. If you want to be frugal about power, just everyone put on exosuits and then disable oxygen and climate control.
Well, oxygen still drains in the exosuits.
What?
Yeah, on the ship, if you are in an unoxygenated environment, the oxygen will still drain.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's a bummer.
I'm guessing that was nerfed in an update while I was away.
Will the engineer notify me if he adds a plant?
Well, that's up to the engineer.
Yeah, I can do that. No problem.
Thank you, kind sir.
That's quite alright.
Alright, so until we finish the warp drives, 2 warp drives, I cannot mess with that panel anymore, so I can read the program panel, as you said. Question, what
Sorry,
is
I'm
shield...
off-tabbing.
Question,
We're about to enter the 1128 system.
what is shield...
Roger that.
What is shield signature?
Shield signature, you don't want that. You want it on modulate, so that way we can be stealthy a little bit.
Yeah, shield signature is what the other ships can detect. We're surrounded by security drones, but they're friendly. If WD hate our guts, then they'd be shooting at us.
And what does the panel mean by...
Oh, wait, no, not WDCU.
It says 32% energy defense. So does that percent is that percent like absolute defense, or does it mean that we defend against 32% of the damage?
I'll set the jump, sir.
So is it like a damage reduction, or is it just like a resource that depletes when it says energy defense?
Oh, it's infinite. Pilot, are we lined up?
Yep.
Initiate jump.
Ow.
Chaos levels increased.
Is that good?
I have a friend who's wanted to join, so
Not really. That's basically difficulty.
yeah, that's
It
basically your
goes
difficulty
up,
level.
goes up the more. Basically, it means just how much the galaxy's gone to shit, and as such, it's going to get harder if the galaxy goes to shit more. There's also something called the infection.
And sorry, I'm not trying to disturb you, but I have some questions that I don't want to forget. Shoot. Let's see.
Forgot 'em.
Yeah, exactly. I knew that I had.
It reminds me a bit of you in college.
Oh, okay. First question. Engineer mentioned something about heat in reminding him. How do I check that, and how do I read it?
That's
my
his job.
Yes, but
I think I can explain it.
I deal with the heat down here.
Basically, heat is how hot the engine gets,
all right.
which usually depends on stuff like the weapons firing, the engine, if the engine and maneuver thrusters are active, all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
You do not want the engine to overheat, or else very bad things happen.
So I assume I observed that in the Outrider Fun panel on the far right.
Yeah, you can use coolant to slow or outright drain the heat generated by the generator.
All right. Now.
But that coolant is
No.
I do that though.
All right.
I do that.
So I don't want to convolute and mix roles too much. So all I want to know for now is what's the normal range and how do I monitor properly in case I.
Mid dash. hang on. And scientist, welcome Dash. I'm gonna let Dash explain to you the role of the scientist, because he's done it a lot better for me than anyone else has, really.
Really? Scientist? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off...
Cut out.
Pretty obvious. When things show up on comms, it shows up on the screen. You click on them, you'll be able to end transmission here, or the captain can do it up top. He has a little button that he can do it on. You just need to make sure that you're doing it at the right place. You just click on it and it should turn purple and show up for the captain. Really easy. Viruses, this shows active viruses in the system, so whether they're good or bad, green or red, really easy. Green viruses are your viruses, red viruses are the opponents. You shouldn't see those until any red viruses until about chaos level 6. They may try and retry, and you can, as you read the virus screen as they show up, you'll be able to see that as you do that. Computer, really easy. 2 types of shield race and the EM signature. You probably want to keep your EM signature under 5 if at all possible. It just makes it easier for them not to be able to scan.
Question.
What's up?
How do I affect the EM signature?
It's just going to be based off of your gear. When we switch the shield frequency, that's going to change it. As you can see, it just popped up to 17.
So, quick question. EM lower is better.
EM lower is better. It's basically the chance that they'll be able to detect our ship.
Alright.
Because if we have a really low EM signature, like under 3, what we can actually do is hide behind an asteroid so they won't see us, and then just peek out, fire the gun, and disappear.
And you said it depends on my gear?
No, not your personal gear, the ship's gear.
Alright. You mean from this panel, upgrades and stuff?
Not just that. If you hit tab and then you hit the space bar, it shows everything that's attached to the ship.
Alright. So which parts affect the EM?
For instance, the warp drive is one of them. If you hover your mouse over the warp drive, it's got a signature of 8. So by itself, it produces 8.
I see.
There's a number of those, but we also have to balance that with how effective the parts are. And so there's a lot of that happens.
What reduces?
What's that?
Does it do parts have negatives? EM signature?
No, nothing has a negative EM signature.
So with our current warp drive, we cannot go below 8, no matter what.
Bingo, which means we're not going to be very stealthy. That's just for future reference, honestly. Most of the time with this ship, you'll have a really high EM signature. The shields is another thing you want to worry about. The shield frequency, whether they're using energy weapons like laser turrets, or whether they're using things like rockets. If they're using energy, you want to leave it here. As you can see, it adds a 32% energy defense and a minus 30% detection. So it actually lowers our EM signature. When we change it to static, you'll see here, our 32% physical defense. I can't talk.
Got it.
So if your pilot decides to run into a wall or to another ship, you want to have it on static, because your shields will do a better job protecting you than they are on modulate. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, now we go over the search.
So now we want to switch back to modulate to be stealthy.
Yes.
And now we turn off the shields.
Okay,
because those lasers heal our vessel.
So search is really simple. Those lasers don't affect us in our role currently. Search is you can search anything in the world. And so if you hit the M key, you can find a star, and you can, let's for instance search star 0. So if we just hit SE, which is going to label as a star, and hit the 0 key, and then we hit that arrow to the right, because you'll probably have to do this again. You probably won't be able to see my screen. We can see all the information based off of that star. Does that make sense?
Yes, it says faction, colony, CU, status visited, has planet no, distance 0.
Awesome. That means we're at outpost 448 or star number 0. That's point number 0. That's all it means. It's really nice a lot of times because you'll scan an enemy ship and they'll give you more details about that enemy ship and say, hey, it's like this other thing that you have to search up. And we'll go with that here in a minute. Let's talk about programs real quick. Let's go back to the virus screen. Here, when you activate a virus, it'll show up here on this virus screen.
As a green.
As a green. Yep, as green. Green is us. Green is good. And then we can look through here and we can reorder those, or we can take a look at all of those programs. And you can just click on the program and read what the program does. Now, for instance, in this case, let's execute the emergency shield boosting. So we'll just want to hit execute program. What that's going to basically do is just boost our shield recharge. So now we hit execute, and it should show up over here. But this one doesn't want to show up because it's only affecting our ship. But do you see the little pips below it?
Yes.
There's 2 black pips. That means there's 2 let's just call it pips for now. 2 pips that we need in order to run this program again, because it doesn't have a cooldown rate. It's kind of weird. And so if we go back to that tab screen and hit the spacebar again.
Yes, the engineer uses fuel to buy charges.
And the charges per fuel.
Yep.
So the charge rate is when we go to warp. It means going from right to left through those programs, it's going to add 2 pips. And so if we go to warp right now, those 2 pips will refill. Okay?
Okay, so just by warping, we are actually gaining back charges.
Yes, that is correct. 2 at a time, based off of our warp drive. If we get a different warp drive, that may change.
Alright.
The other one is charges pure fuel. And so you can call out to the engineer to do 1 fuel capsule. Have you ever seen that before? Have you ever loaded a fuel capsule?
No,
we've explained it to him and we've demonstrated the reloading it, but we haven't shown him what you do to reload it.
The engineer, you have to call out to the engineer to reload a fuel capsule. If we look at that tab space menu on that warp drive, charges pure fuel. That means for every 1 fuel capsule that the engineer loads in, it'll recharge 4 pips, going from right to left in the same fashion. And so that lets us use those viruses during battle. You just divide the number of pips you need divided by 4 in this case. And that's what you tell the engineer how many fuel capsules he'll need. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool. The last screen is our sensors. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can do an active scan, which will scan the area for enemy ships. Most of the times they'll just show up here, unless you've gone over to your area and lowered the sensors, which you can do over here on the science thing. You can lower your sensors if you want to. Honestly, I just keep it at full. But if we go back over here to the sensor screen, you'll be able to click on something. So let's click on the repair depot, and it gives us information on that repair depot.
Alright.
Let me see, with the advanced trading station, so neither is letting us do a targeted scan, but often for planets and enemy vessels, there'll be another thing here at the bottom, same way we scanned the earlier one before, and we'll be able to do a targeted scan. If it's for a planet, it'll tell you, like, it has a good atmosphere, it has a nice atmosphere, blah 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 blah, its temp is low, that type of thing. For a ship, we can actually do a humanoid scan, a targeted scan, and a component scan. And so you'll be able to actually go in and see what specific components they have on their ship. And so that kind of helps to say if we need to take over their ship, or we need to fight their ship or run. And sometimes that can greatly affect. We can actually extract parts from their ship once we get it down far enough. And so those are the types of things we can be looking at before we even engage them. Make sense?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's one of the bigger parts of that panel.
Yes. And if we look at it at the top, it says R emitted signature. That is the signature. When we do a scan, it will raise that signature. Over here on the sensor screen, the very top, you can see it's bouncing back between like 1.2, 2.2. If we can lower that on our science block over there, or science whatever, called power block, whatever. we can lower that and lower our emitted signature, but when we do a scan, that signature will rise and likely increase our total output signature to the point where enemies have an easier time detecting us because we're scanning for them. Does that make sense?
Yes. And
So
this,
when we do a scan,
yes, scan affects the detection ratio, and we can make the scan stronger or weaker and not use it at all. Yes.
yeah, some captains will yell at the scientist not to do a scan, and that's just because he's trying to stay hidden before he runs off and does a scan it on them. He's trying to analyze the situation first, so that may be part of it. Any questions?
None so far.
Cool.
Oh, actually, this panel on the right. How do I observe the temperature of parts like the engine?
So that's not actually your job at all. That's the engineer's job. So
But just in case I wanted to help him.
that's going to be over here on the engineer panel. You can see the military grade fusion reactor. That's just the name. And then
Also, quick point.
yeah.
The scientist can actually load a fuel capsule for the engineer to go ahead and send up for you.
Wait.
Let's run down to engineering real quick. Scientist. Doesn't matter which way you go. We'll both get to the same place.
Yep.
So over here, this is the panel that I want you to look at here. We have the total amount of coolant, off, low, and high, which you should probably let the engineer deal with. It's not something that the scientist needs to worry about. Sometimes the captain will override, but it's something that unless they ask, you don't want to touch it, because coolant can become expensive. The distress signal, you should let the captain and engineer touch that. It's not something that you should worry about. But we talk about the fuel capsules. Remember I was talking about with your pips, how to load a fuel capsule and all that?
Yes, you said that we need to load. You didn't explain how to.
That's what I'm doing now.
That's usually what the engineer is going to be doing.
Yep.
So, just to give you visibility to what the engineer is doing, he's working on all of these other systems. And so the earliest you can give him warning that you need a fuel capsule, that's the better. And so you'll want to hit load fuel over here in the jump fuel, and that's what the captain was talking about earlier. Because they have the same panel up on the bridge. And so you want to hit load fuel, make sure it says load fuel, and then you'll pull that lever, and then that'll make the pips available for you to use.
Don't do it now. That'll be a waste of a fuel capsule.
Yeah, those fuel capsules can get expensive too, so be worried about when you're using those things. But again, we don't get just one pip. We get, based off of our warp drive, we get 4.
Yeah, currently 4.
So we get 4 pips every time that he pulls that lever.
And usually you only want to do that during combat or anything unexpected, because the warp drive itself can refuel 2 at a time at the moment.
Bingo, you got it. You're getting kind of the strategy of playing
It's
science.
2 at a time per warp.
So when we warp, it'll recharge 2 pips during a whole warp cycle. But when we do a fuel capsule, that'll be 4 based off of the stats of the warp drive. Charge
I
per
heard that wrong.
and charges per fuel. Anyone have any questions about scientists?
Scientist should go to his locker.
Yeah, the scientist also has a responsibility for research and scanners. You pretty much have that. You'll be able to discover that.
I have the engineer set to collect whatever's in the garden and put it in the scientist's locker. I showed him in the garden.
Okay, so the scientist doesn't have to worry about the garden, which is always nice. It's something. By the way, scientists, the garden is something special with this ship. But you'll want to make sure that you get you'll get the scanner out of the locker and equip it, because when we go on planets, we want to see when there's enemies. Sometimes there's mines on those planets, and those aren't fun to blow people up with.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that research when we run up there real quick.
Real quick. Teach the scientist how to equip the scanner.
Oh, he doesn't know. Okay.
I do
He's
have it.
brand new to the game. Oh, okay.
He's got it.
It just I do not know anything about the scanner. So far, all you told me is to equip it, and that it's used for away missions, and that's where my knowledge ends.
That's okay.
1 second.
Well, you'll figure it out when we go
I'm going to be
on
moving
planets.
down to the outpost first.
You will figure that out when we go on planets. You'll see it. It'll work. No one will. Keep in mind as well. No one else can see the scanner. Just you.
Unless, of course, we buy more.
Unless we buy another scanner. Yeah.
And I do see the legend on the top left of the scanner, and I do see a zoom level legend on the top right.
I believe if you left click with the scanner, it changes that zoom.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
So let's take a look at this research stuff. You'll figure it out, the scanner stuff, when we go on the planet. So on the planet there'll be things called science. They're just yellow glowy crystals. They can be any kind of plant, anything weird that you pick up usually is considered science. And then what we want to do when we go back to the ship is load it into our atomizer. And so we load it in. When you get up close to it,
Define weird. You said
anything that's not for anything else.
No, that's not super specific.
I know it isn't, but you'll figure it out. We'll help you as well. If you have a question about it, you can just dump it in like my locker or something, and you'll be able to. I'll tell you.
All right.
But anything that is science, on the ground floor we have someone I don't remember who it was picking science for you. There's actually plants down there that grow science for us, and so we can just dump those plants in here and then hit the ready button, and that'll, if you look at the top, that'll change those numbers up there.
Yep.
So those are different types of science.
Yep. This system was partially explained. I was explaining about the very top row and how to load it, but pretty much was told to read everything else.
Okay, so it's pretty simple. There's different things that we can research. So for instance, let's look at something a little better than custom ion plants. Let's take a look at turret zoom. Turret zoom is always a good favorite because the weapon specialist likes to be able to zoom in when he's looking at targets far away. It's really that simple. In order to research it, we need one purple. And so one purple science is all it costs. And if we looked at the stats there, it also said how many warps until we actually find that.
It said to you, and right now it's still said.
Yes. And so every time we take a warp, it's going to do more calculations.
And
to discover that.
I was told that after a warp, there's a chance that plants will spawn where the engineer will pick them up.
That's downstairs. That's just special with this ship.
Alright.
The other ships don't have that. If you want to go down there, we can look at it. But
I looked at it already.
Okay, it's just a whole bunch of plants. Just go around and it'll say press R to pick up, and then you'll hit R and then come over here to the atomizer and do it. As it'll grow, more and more will grow, so you don't have to worry about that. Any other questions about science and your duties and everything like that?
You explained that this affects our detection and everything else in here, but yeah, nothing else besides that.
Well, honestly, I usually just leave this alone with the science, but you can actually turn these down, and I'm just doing this by clicking on them with my... Yep, you see that? And so right now our sensors are really low on power. It just means it's going to default the other things and give them more power. Does that make sense?
Yes. So I see.
So right now they're all 3 of them are full. The other 2 are not being used at all. I bet you, and Pilot, this isn't a challenge, if we take some damage to our shields, that 3rd one will turn all green because it will want to repair those shields. And so we can change the amount of power going to different aspects of our ship.
Alright, got it.
The cyber defense processor is for we don't have to worry about it yet, but later when they start doing viruses against our ship, we can change how fast our computer works, to how much power our computer works to get those viruses out of our system.
What is the bottom one?
The bottom one is just other processors. I'm not really sure what it does. I think it's related to if we hit tab in space, the processor. I believe that's what it's relating to. But there's 4 EM sensors. Oh, we only have 4 installed, so I bet you it's just everything past the first 4. Those last 4 slots will all go into that one bar, and so they're lower priority processors.
We are ready to jump.
Alright, we're ready to enter the pipe to 482.
After 482, we're taking the warp gate.
So, as a suggestion, I would suggest that you stay.
He was going to say stay here.
Stay here at this station. This station is your domain. Other than that, if we go down to a planet, maybe go pick some science, or if you're bored, go pick some science. Otherwise, I would stay here because you need to make sure you keep comms alive, and then make sure there's no bad viruses, which we won't really worry about until Chaos hits 6, but we need to make sure we're all ready for it.
Question.
You can always do research.
How do you check the chaos level?
The chaos level? The chaos level?
Is it the one on the bottom right? It says level 5.
No. Top.
No.
Insert to the tab menu.
Yep.
See chaos on the far right.
1.2.
Yep.
It's like our difficulty in the game. The more we play this game, the more our chaos level increases, and the bots, the artificial intelligent bots, get harder to do. So if we look here, there's just the warp station.
Yep.
So the warp station is showing up on our sensors. As you can see, it has an EM signature, and it has a distance. I'd like to find him a planet or another vessel if we could.
We already tried the vessel.
Well, personally, I would prefer if we get the warp station on comms real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is what happens when I'm doing too much at once. Did you see how I did that, scientist?
Yep, I was also bashing it.
Warp station will align to 1557.
Question.
What's up?
What exactly do all these red bars mean?
Okay, so these 4 red bars here, starting on the left, those are the 4 main parts of our ship. So every ship in this game has 4 main sections. And I can walk you through the different sections if you want, but it's easier just to explain it for now. The one on the far left is engineering, and so that's going to be our movement. It's going to be half of our warping capabilities, and that's pretty much it. The next one is our weapons. We can make those bars. Sorry, the second one's the weapons.
You cut out.
The second one is weapons. The third one is life support. And the last one is your science one. And so we can actually find these blocks in our ship. Like this one over here is the weapons one. And so we can fire against this.
I'd rather you not.
It's okay, I'm not gonna kill it. But as you can see, that bar lowered.
Thank you.
And that way we know to repair it. You'll get a little indicator that says there's a fire on there, because that's what the enemy bad guys want to destroy in our ship. Or if you board an enemy ship, that's the things you're looking for.
Quick point, we do have an assignment up from the command center, long range. It is the Lotharis 9 planetary colony. Would you prefer we not do it?
You're asking me?
Yes, you are our weapons specialist.
What are we looking at?
It is inspecting the Lotharis Planet 9 planetary colony. That is the one where we interview the people and then go around.
It's a boring quest, but I'll do it. Why not?
Alright.
At least we'll have the site.
I'll accept it after we warp.
A little bit sidetracking. Sorry.
What's the blinking red area on the map of the Ubin system?
Distress signal. A ship in there has a distress signal.
I'd be careful about that, but...
Yeah, sometimes distress signals are good, other times they're bad.
Let's just go ahead and go to our mission area.
Yeah, let's go to our mission area. We'll have the scientists scan the planet, see if we need suits or not.
I don't think it's a...
I don't think so, but let's double check.
Yeah, it is actually. Never mind. Find outlaw camp and eliminate threat.
Yeah, it'll be on person. So we'll have them scan the planet. continue on this panel here, this last panel. We've got the shield health. It's just decided by a number rather than the bar in the top right corner. The hull is our bad health. The hull doesn't regenerate unless we're in a repair depot. Reactor is okay. Normally during battle, it'll say that the reactor is hot. Don't worry about that. Let the engineer deal with that. Trust me.
Ready to skip?
QT shield is for your shield. We can actually turn off the shield if we want to and all that fun stuff. And then the O2 delta is going to be our oxygen. So whether or not our oxygen is...
We got incoming WD security drone. 2 of them.
Move as fast as you can and evade.
So let's do an overcharge, and that way engineering...
We'll align to radar. Missile launch. They're shooting at us.
Roger that. Change shields to static.
Change shields.
Aye.
Change shields are on static.
Ready to jump?
Yep, ready to go.
We're safe. Back to module.
So if that gives you an idea of the programs that I've launched, while you were doing the scanning stuff, I launched a shield booster. I launched one of the overcharges, so that way we could increase the reactor output for the
2 fuel capsules.
And a thrust booster. Let's do 1 fuel capsule, please.
Well, it will not fill the entirety of that.
We shouldn't be going in combat again, correct?
Well, we are entering a system, and we don't know if this system is going to have the outpost be a planet or a ship.
I thought it said it was a planet.
Well, it says it's an outpost, so...
A planetary colony, so it's going to be a planet.
Okay. Well, no, that's Lotharis 9. We currently haven't accepted this.
Ooh.
So, press tab, go to missions, and then destroy outlaw camp.
Yeah, so we don't know what we're stepping into, but that's okay. As a scientist, we do. Let's go over here to our search and do 1518.
I'd be quick about it. We are almost there. We are there. Planet's
We're there.
That's okay. Faction neutral discovered. Has planet. No. Distance 165.3. It's probably searching somewhere else. But let's double check with the planet. Let's take a look at the planet. And you see the targeted scans button?
I already clicked the targeted scans and life forms, and it doesn't really say anything. It says EM SIG and QT SIG. Oh.
So what you have to actually do is you have to hit the targeted scans button again and hit
Good point.
results.
Is this planet inhabitable?
Oh, results, I see.
And then it says 2 life forms detected, humanoid 2. Now keep in mind, sometimes that's our clue.
We have no knowledge of whether or not it's inhabitable. We're in the exosuit just in case.
Okay. Let's default to exosuit.
How would I usually know if it's habitable?
Oh god damn it, I got to jump on that one fucking robot from a good distance and he still blasted me.
Normally it'll say here, it has an arid climate. That means no suit. If it says anything else, then you want to tell the captain that's what it is, and it will, that we need a suit. Pretty simple.
How do I see the arid climate?
Here we don't know. Our sensor's not picking up anything, honestly.
Because the entirety is underground.
Aha. So the place that we're warping to is actually underground. So our scans can't actually get to the underground stuff. And that's because we just send a penguin out to die. I mean, a crew member. But yeah, it's pretty simple. Once you get your hand into it, you just have to be not afraid to use a lot of programs in combat.
I think I still might struggle with the programs a little bit, but I will...
So what I would suggest is going through the programs and just reading all of them. That way you know them, and you can actually reorder them if you just drag them.
Alright, got it.
So you can change them into an order that you want.
Weapons specialist, we will need you on the planet.
Sorry about that.
Do you need me on the planet?
I'm just gonna stay on the ship from now on.
I would suggest you go. Scientists, I would suggest you go on the planet.
Engineer, do we need exos?
Negative. Exos.
I got mine on. You're riding up in the crowd.
Roger that.
That would be
That might
cool.
be too much information.
This game plus a space engine.
Space engine?
How they jump?
Double
Just
tap
look
space.
it up. It's really cool.
Big robot coming around. Watch staircase.
And maybe some elements from Rodina. That'd also be good.
Look out.
I died. That's okay.
That objective was completed.
We got him.
I just
Oh,
took
no,
over.
yeah.
Now we need to gather information on the outlaws.
So scientists, this may be a perfect opportunity
Found it.
for you, or not. Because on your scanner it should show items.
Well, it was just on a table underneath a tent real close to where we were.
That's okay.
What color would it show it?
It would probably show up as yellow.
Because my legend currently does not have a yellow on it.
Yeah, then it's not researched yet.
In order to get those upgrades, we need to go back over to your research thing and find them and do that once we finish whatever we're doing, advanced training.
Alright. Everybody ready?
Let me
I'm
spend
still
that
on
one.
planet.
We are going to Lotharis 9.
What does overcharge do again?
You just what?
This
The overcharge.
The program
It-
overcharge increases reactor output by 100%. What does
Meaning we can output power a little bit better to all systems.
okay? So what does that?
We are in need of aligning.
What that means is if the reactor's running hot, you can enable that and it should help cool. It will help cool it. It won't totally cool it, but
Alright.
it'll help.
So would that be communicated from the engineer to me, or just should I assume it?
I would just assume it, especially with the programs.
Well, you can also turn around and see the screen from here. And if that red bar right there that says 210 right now is full, I'd start using it, or if it's close to full, I'd start using it anyways, just in case.
All right, so that's the heat.
Yes,
Right.
that's the heat of the our battery or the reactor.
We are aligned.
All right, that helped.
That was a big example for.
Just give me a second to check on something mid-jump.
What would
Alright.
warrant for me to use the thrust booster?
Thrust booster. Anytime we need to move our ship really fast, because it
Which
boosts
means
the-
anytime we're in combat, because we barely have anything to defend ourselves with,
So a lot of times.
basically.
Will the captain call it out, or the pilot?
Nope, that's your call. That's your job as scientists, is to figure out when we need these programs, and we'll blame you when they don't happen, just like every job. We blame the pilot when we blame everyone when things don't happen, because it's a team effort. And so your goal is to, if you need to communicate, do it. But don't ask questions that make us think, because we're thinking about other things.
Bingo. Except the captain, in which case, because I'm literally just sitting on my ass at this point in time.
Well, you're also doing things too. You're balancing the communications between all the departments.
Yeah, but occasionally I don't even have to do that, and I'm just sitting here like, whee!
Well, gentlemen, I gotta take off. It's been real
Aw,
fun.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
engineer.
That was
And
popping, I thought.
I hope I catch y'all later.
Well, engineer, if you want, you can put your Steam in the chat, and we can contact you.
I'm gonna switch to engineer.
That'll be fine. I can still operate the main cannon.
Disconnecting.
There you go.
Roger that.
question. How do you switch a job or a role?
You have to disconnect, reconnect.
Alright.
Why,
Does
you
it-
don't like being a scientist?
No, I'm just asking. So the chaos level increases
Alright, back.
on warps,
Had
is
to
that
make
correct?
popcorn.
Sometimes, or when you make bad actions that, like, try and get free warps or free repairs and all that fun stuff. Sometimes it's just kind of random.
Alright.
Just so you know, scientists, with me, I can't speak for all engineers, but anytime we're in combat, feel free to use that double thruster output.
Alright.
Are we ready to skip warp?
Yep.
Engineers ready to go.
Weapon specialist is online.
Hello, love.
Thruster
Thruster scout
thruster
mode,
output
fight or
increased.
flight.
Thruster output increased. Flight.
Alright, aligning.
Charge your warp drive.
Alright, we're aligned.
Warp drive still needs to charge.
I'm gonna rotate. It's a the
Well,
gun
we're
can
far
get a better
enough away.
shot.
We're far enough away. Thank you, engineer. I would have not recommended attacking those. That set our reputation with WD to neutral.
Do we have the block comms program or no?
No, we do not.
Ooh.
This ship does not come outfitted with it. It requires us to go to a black market.
Sorry about that. Seen they were attacking us, so that was my bad.
It's not your fault, man. You didn't know. We did say fire flight and ask for flight.
Let me run downstairs to engineering's locker real quick.
Also, I'm going to ask another favor of you, our engineer. Continue on the old engineer's quest of putting whatever garden materials you receive into the scientist's locker.
Any ones that I pick or the ones that I receive?
Any ones that you pick.
Okay.
It's just along this wall, sadly.
I thought it was in the center too. Was everything?
No, it's only on this wall, sadly.
Okay.
And sometimes it's extremely small.
I just looked for the press R to pick.
Yep. Alright, scientist, there's something down in your locker.
Hi, Captain.
Returning to chair.
It's just some science for you.
Be prepared to skip warp.
Already.
Scientist, are you ready?
Ready.
Weapons?
Actually, can you hold off? I'm sorry.
Alright, that's fine.
The core is still cooling off.
I can wait. You could reduce power to engineering, or you could turn off interior lights as well. Go ahead and turn that off. It will reduce the power, the actual temp to lodge as well. And seeing as how we have 2 minutes, that shouldn't take too long.
We're all good. Jump prep.
Bring up USS East SD on comms. Lovely, they are peaceful. Close transmission.
Before you warp out.
You said before we warp out, yes?
Before we warp out, scientist, can you come over here real quick? I just want you to see this. If you look at your sensors.
He's downstairs.
Alright.
No, he's not.
Click. If
We're
we
aligned, we're ready to head to that.
What?
If we click targeted scans, we can do life forms and components, and that'll do a targeted scan on it. So if we hit like components, and then we targeted scans and results, we can actually see what they have. But I wanted to bring one more thing to your attention. If we go back to that main page of the USS ES TED, whatever, the last thing it says is a match to GX entry 7. So what you can do over here is go back to the search computer, type in GX7, and hit enter, and you can read more about that ship.
Nice.
It'll tell you everything you never wanted to know about it.
I did not know that.
Neither did I.
Sometimes it's useful, sometimes it's not. Most of the information here, everyone already knows, other than like what class the starship is. But it'll give you like history on it, which is nice to read sometimes if you're bored.
Are we ready to warp?
Aye.
Engineer?
Yes, I am. Is it aligned?
Lovely.
Correct?
Yep.
Warping, 1 minute 57 seconds. But you can do that with stars, you can do that with planets, you can do that with...
Did you ask it? Did you ask a question?
Me? No.
No, engineer.
I was just saying that we can do it with anything we discover.
Alright. Ready to skip?
Ready to skip.
By the way, research is done. I believe it was for 1 point for everyone.
Lovely. And just so happens that we get this level up as you do it.
So what's on the surface?
Scientist, that's your job.
Moving.
Any luck, scientist?
Scan in progress. Results. 13 life forms, all humanoid.
Lovely. Is it inhabitable?
So it's gonna be a colony, so yes.
Very well. I wasn't sure if they were wearing exosuits too.
Maybe. Unlikely though.
Yeah, this is the same planet that we've always been to.
Scientist, did you see where I got that?
On the top, just says site of.
Yeah. Site of a colonial unit planetary colony. If you just have to learn these things. It's kind of an experience thing.
Alright.
Yeah, this one. To go talk to them for half an hour.
Should I upgrade my scanner to find research materials?
Yes.
I know where the doctor is, by the way.
Yes, you do. Yes, that way your research materials will show up in your scanner rather than just trying to locate them wherever they are.
Also, is it a good idea to have maxed out custom shield algorithms and frequency amplification?
Yes.
Alright, now time to gather the accounts.
I have added 2 talents into Third Zoom.
That's okay. It's just if you ever need to hop on a turret, you have that zoom now. Which scientist is more likely to hop on a turret than, frankly, any other role except the weapon specialist.
What about myself? Excuse me.
Okay, maybe the captain would too, but you know. I know lots of captains that like to sit on their bed.
Yeah, I'm not one of those captains, as you know.
Very true. I keep forgetting that.
Blue lights, whispers, mines, disputers, investigate source of rumors.
So if I research Third Zoom, you can also use it. Is that correct?
We will have to spend talent points on it, but yes. it means the weapon, mostly the weapon specialist or anyone that jumps on a turret that has talent points in it can get that zoom.
Good to go. Oh wow, our defense is pretty high right now. Probably because I invested into the shield skills.
Always good. Which defense are you talking about? Just curious.
The energy defense is at 56%.
Oh, yes. Good. That means the likelihood of enemy virus working on our ship is less than is whatever 100 minus 56 is.
56. That would be 44.
Yeah, that thing.
I didn't even know this planet had mines.
Yeah, it does. But we're not that far yet. We have to still have to gather the accounts. We have to still talk to the villagers.
Yeah, I know, and we also still have to find the source of the rumors.
We had to do that first.
Would you like me to head on down there?
It would be helpful. It would mean we'd have to do less as well, because we'd cover more grounds.
We just
You
have
guys
to
already been out there to the mine?
Yeah,
What?
we have to talk to all the people first.
Nice skating.
What?
For me, you had your legs out like you were skating a little bit.
Should,
So you were just
should I
sliding
join
on
you?
the roof. It would be best if you stayed on the ship instead. No offense.
None taken.
I guess that way we can get out of here quicker. But
Bingo, so go ahead and prime the warp core if you know how to do that.
should be already primed.
Is it? Well done.
I should have hit it on my way out.
Now we just need the disputers.
We just have to keep talking to every person.
There we go. The mines!
Now we can go run to the mines. Oh, and everyone in the crew has a mic. Yay.
Has a what now?
Mike or Mick.
Ah.
Thing to speak in.
I understood when you said Mike.
Thing to Spock in.
Captain, I do not believe that is very rational.
I know a lot of girls who Spock in.
Well, I have a few solutions, but none of them very nice. One of them is actually getting our ships onto the grounds and blowing it up.
Captain, I have comms for CU Command Center.
Not necessary, but thank you.
Are they contacting us or?
Currently, it's just white status.
Yeah, go ahead and report the colony status as well. I forgot about that.
I don't think he can.
Oh, right.
I think the captain has to do it. Should I negotiate or threaten this robot that we're not welcome to the sanction? Or should I let you do that?
I'll come up and do it myself. Thank you.
Gives you the talent points.
Question. For research, the materials are shown in numbers, but also I see them in the tubes. Does the tube indicate our maximum capacity?
You know, I don't know.
Because because it looks like 6 is about 60%, so I assume 10 is the maximum.
Maybe.
What's happening here?
The so with the science vessel in the back of the room of the bridge, there's tubes that I believe.
Oh yeah, it's based on the actual science number that we have, or number of science material that we have.
Is there a limit to it?
I don't know. I've never actually reached the limit.
I don't see why anyone would reach the limit, honestly.
No one should unless they're out of researches.
Yeah.
Which takes a forever to do.
That's like beating the game twice because you
basically.
can't.
Damn. What's the highest reputation you can get? Or should I ask, what's the highest you ever gotten?
I believe I've had a ship that was rep 13 with most things.
I think it was 12, but I've had one that's negative 20.
Because currently we are at 8 with CU.
Yeah, there's 3 main factions. You've got pretty much the blue faction, the white faction, and the orange faction.
And if you're
those
being
are
technical, the yellow
Union, the blue faction, the WD Corporation, the orange faction, and the Alliance of Gelman, the stealthy third faction.
I just go by colors, it's easy to remember.
There's also the infection.
Alright, I'm ready to listen about the infection. Last time I cut you off.
Right. Yeah. Open the map by pressing M. You see those red parts of the galaxy that are blinking?
Red blinking? You mean those
red parts of the galaxy that are growing?
They are yellow clouds for most of the map. Do note that.
Yeah. That is the infection. I don't know much other than, and that's probably a good idea to stay the hell away from them. But that'll become increasingly difficult as the game goes on, because those actually grow, not by warp jumps, but in real time.
Really? I thought it was by warp jumps. Oh, that's cool.
So all the orange clouds are infection, and they increase by real time, and we should stay away from them. Easy.
Yeah, actually they're the red clouds.
Well, I see them pulsate. Yeah, I see them pulsating from orange to red, and
the pulsating.
And I just saw them increase before my own eyes. That's
map
not.
Is live. Yeah.
That is not threatening at all.
So the purple.
To my knowledge, we aren't able to actually defeat and push it back. So
the other thing scientists you have to worry about is if you hit your map again, the purple areas, those are called nebulas. Those just block comms and pretty much block all of your sensors, so you won't be able to do anything relating to sensing or searching in a nebula.
And we are the M?
We're at the M, yes, but the M just states that there's a mission on that planet.
Alright, how are we usually indicated on the map?
That blue circle around that M, that's pretty much the only way. The center of that blue circle, and then you can see the light. It looks like someone's shining a flashlight. That's the direction we're facing.
Alright, so we're kind of facing a nebula.
Yeah, I think the blue circle is our jump range.
Yes, it is.
Exactly, actually. We are heading towards the nearest warp gate.
I do see the path that you have selected.
Congratulations.
We're aligned.
If you don't mind, return to ship.
I am currently on the
186
ship.
jumping. 186 jumping. Everyone's gonna return.
Thank you.
4 minutes, 20 seconds.
Or we skip, which we will skip. I need to communicate with the command center. There we go. Currently, we are sitting on 8 reputation with the Colonial Union.
Five humanoid aboard.
We do not need to know this. They are allies.
For
Aligned
now.
with 1557. Pilot.
Pilot. Hello.
I require a response, my sir.
Sorry, I had to go AFK for a moment. I had never seen that before.
We are
We're
aligned.
aligned.
Roger that. Initiate jump.
Quick question: is there a reason why the atomizer does not have the ready?
Because you haven't collected any resources from your locker.
I actually have not loaded any in.
Yeah, it only has the ready button when you've loaded resources in there.
I have loaded 4 pieces of items from my locker into it.
Did someone else hit the ready button?
Did you gather the materials from your locker and put them in?
Yes, I have.
No, you have not. Those stats are the exact same.
If you check the atomizer, it has about 7 items in it right now.
That's odd.
And my locker currently is empty.
I saw that. That's weird.
Food in there.
It was not me.
Someone did. There's biscuits in there.
I think it was the weapon specialist.
What? Meme report.
Yeah, what's up?
Did you put anything in the atomizer?
Yeah, that's what I found down at the planet.
Was it any food?
Oh, that's like real food?
Yeah, that's real food. You can eat it for health, and it clogs up the atomizer.
Biscuit?
Yeah, you can find foodstuffs that you can eat to regenerate health.
Oh yeah.
By the way, meme, follow me. You're gonna need some health back.
There's also booze. It does exactly what you expect.
Healing right here. Stand in that.
How do I know what to put in the atomizer? If you said that,
You'll usually have the same items give you the same things.
If you hit your tab and hit inventory, you can actually see what it is, and then you can see like what it does. You'll start learning about the different names and the different colors.
Ready to skip?
Ready?
Pick up no one else here. Oh wait. Some wire. I can't maneuver the ship. I can't move it.
And that's gonna be us AFK, you silly bastard. That's what you get for leaving us AFK, you silly bastard. Turn them back up.
Question, as far as atomizer, is it usually a single item or is it multiple items that give one resource? Like
multiple items. It's multiple items that give you different resources.
As far as to get a single resource, is it usually one item?
Skip?
Ready.
One item will give you one or two researches. Usually, you can check on the inventory.
Yes. So I saw which resources the item gives, and I don't think I see the ready button.
Stop.
Right, we're aligned.
1 second.
They're not automized yet.
Oh, it's still doing the. No, I know why. Put all the items. Put all the items in.
All of them?
Yeah, go ahead. Now, whenever this bar finishes, then that means we'll be done.
Alright.
And you can atomize again.
I see, so you cannot atomize during research. There we go, now it lets me.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's news to me.
I didn't realize we were actually researching something, so that's my fault. If I had realized that sooner, I would have told you.
I didn't know we couldn't atomize during research. It's new to me.
Well, engineer, I give you an offer you can't refuse. How would you like to sit in the captain's chair?
Yes.
And from here, you are allowed to manage your stations as needed.
Haha, yes. Except I'll probably be downstairs, but you know.
Duly noted, but it's still an offer.
Got it.
Ready to skip?
Ready to skip.
Roger that. Have us ready for warping out?
All ready. Spooling warp drive now. Are you trying to get free repairs?
Nope. I am trying to go ahead and get us this mission turned in.
Ah, got it.
Is
I
there...
don't think we actually need repairs.
Yeah, we're at full health, so...
Captain, I see 2 comms. Do you need any of them?
Negative.
Nope.
Actually, can you put the repair, not the repair depot, but the other one up?
The automatic trading system.
Yes.
You are to report to me what items you want me to buy in the chat.
Oh, in the chat? That's no fun.
Well, so that way I know the name of the item.
Question. Is the research specialty worth it?
It does reduce the time you need to research anything.
That is correct. So the question is, what is harder to obtain? Warps or resources?
Probably resources. Because we can get warps off of anything.
That's what I thought.
This is in no particular order.
I just put 2 warp research up to waste our biggest resource pool. And
You're
it.
at max fuel capsules?
What is the max? We're at 199.
Alright, we're aligned right there in the pipe.
Can we take an automated
Roger that.
railgun turret?
What?
Can we take an automated railgun turret?
So
Because
long as I
I'm
can
gonna-
ship. I'm gonna set the targeted ship to no target first.
But can we put one on the ship?
Yes, I do believe.
Wait, what do we have in storage? Oh, did you just sell that salvager?
Indeed, I did.
No! That was a better
I didn't
salvager
know.
than what we had.
Oh shit.
We have a 40, that was a 70.
Shit.
I assume all that stuff is for a later learning session.
Yes. Not going through all of them.
Alright, so currently what I'm doing is I'm researching custom jetpack fuel just to waste our biggest resource pool.
That is okay.
Because I did see some research I liked, but the required resources we do not have.
I don't know which of these we can actually get. I'm not focusing that hard on it.
Also, I did see an upgrade for my scanner that allows me to see usable items or something like that. Is that worth considering?
Hopefully that's enough for you, Captain, to figure out what of that we want to pick out. Okay, and what was your question, Scientist? I'm sorry.
Do I still need to upgrade my scanner past the science stuff? So currently my scanner is upgraded to find the science stuff you talked about, I assume. Let me
No.
double check.
You have to invest in your talents to be able to do that. Allows the scanner to detect research material. It's just a one talent point, and then it'll show up once you invest in that talent point. Do you know how to add a talent point?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and click that. That way it'll be able to detect those research materials. And you were saying something about the scanner will be able to detect items. That's probably really useful once our jetpack finishes, or however you want to manage that.
Also, I just picked up a plant, so I'm learning. Learning is occurring.
Good. Captain, you look like you're gonna say something.
I'm not. I'm currently just debating what we have.
Okay.
Because it says our automated railgun turret should be equipable, but we cannot equip it.
So our ship may not support the automated stuff.
Well, that or it may be a main turret.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sell that back.
I would definitely get shield boosting. Maybe
Already
City
bought.
Okay. And
Let's
then
see.
debate between the Star Salvage and the CCG hull, and then maybe on the railgun turret, depending on how that works out. I'd prefer.
Already traded out our hull, and I've got the new extractor.
Okay, cool. Did you go level 2 or level 3 CCG hull?
Level 3. We had the credits.
Cool, awesome. And so now we're figuring out on the railgun turret. Cool. It was just pretty much a wish list to me. I want this, I want this, I want this.
Well, that's fine by me.
I didn't have very high expectations.
So just to double check.
Well, we had the credits to buy it all, so.
That's awesome. What's up, Scientist?
So again, if I add a talent to the scientist tree, anything that it says applies to every single crew member. Is that correct?
I believe
Unless it says
applies
otherwise.
to you.
So, for example, if I added health boost, it would increase the health of everyone. Is that correct?
No, just yourself.
Just yourself. There's a few that the captain has on his health
That
tree
increases everybody.
that increases everyone, but everyone else, it just increases them.
Alright.
Unless, of course, there's a research that allows it to be transferred between everybody, in which case it will apply to everybody, but only if they invest into it.
So,
Personally-
should I invest into advanced operator?
Only if you want to man the main gun.
I would hold off right now. We do have a weapons guy. I would suggest getting a bridge medic.
Yeah,
that
so
means
you
that
can heal us
really
without needing the atrium healing.
That means that your body literally just has a healing bubble around it, and it will heal all of us. Which is great for planets. And things we get shot at.
And you can see where I spend the talents. Is that correct?
Yeah, and you can see as well. If you hit the talent
Yes,
key, and then
I believe I saw it.
Yep. So you can change which class, but you can only spend ones for your class.
Oh, baby.
One warp away from jetpack upgrade.
Roger that. But, quick point. If we ever have an atrium healing pod on a planet, whenever our scientist gets the cloaked DNA, that means we can use that atrium healing pod even if it's not ours.
Or, if we board an enemy ship, we can use theirs.
Exactly.
Which is really nice, because that's where they spawn, so we can spawn camp.
Yep. And literally heal the whole time while we do it. Alright, ready to skip?
Ready. Jump prep.
Scout drone.
Peaceful.
We're
No need
locked
to
in,
scan.
ready? Radar in the pipe.
Roger that.
Scientists, just so you know, if you look at the top right of your screen, you see those green bars. That shows what level of alert they're in.
Wait. What do you mean by that? Level of alert.
Watch this. We're in green alert right now. I click on yellow alert. That means our bar is shifted to yellow. I click on red alert. And our bar is shifted to red.
Got it.
So with the enemy ships, they have that as well. So if they want to fight us, their bar will probably be red.
Got it.
New mission. 47 seconds left in this warp.
Research is done.
Now the question is, are we fitted for combat?
Define.
Engineering is.
I can upgrade our auxiliary system power.
Please do that if you can. It's your choice in the end, but it means that I get more temp cooling on my reactor.
Question, do you happen to know what class a Stargazer ship is?
No, we might be able to look up that number though.
I think I know what it is.
Is that UU?
UE.
UE. Yeah, you got me.
Research for auxiliary power engaged. 4 warps remaining.
Charging warp drive. I mean, engineers ready for battle. Engineers ready for whatever you throw at them.
Planet scan engaged.
Roger that. Awaiting planet scan returns.
You're gonna be going down to the planet.
Planet arid climate. 1 humanoid.
So that's gotta be our pilot.
See a pilot.
Then no, it's not our pilot.
Our pilot just left the crew, yeah. There's at least one AI here. This
On
is
the
where they
other
have the
board.
robots. Heads up, Captain.
Roger that.
Scientist, do you want to come down here and look for research material with your scanner?
Moving.
They can't leave.
Help help us kill these robots?
Lots of hostiles.
Yeah,
Duly
they're
noted, but
I'm
You're
talking
gonna need to come over
like 15 at
Yeah.
least.
yeah, get your phase pistol out, by the way, because we're gonna need to do some damage.
And
Need me
shoot
down
them
there.
until they die. Yeah, let's get everyone down here if you don't mind.
Yeah, weapon specialist.
Weapon specialist probably has the biggest gun.
He does. He has phase pistol +1.
Ah, 3 of them. I'm dead.
I didn't realize the big guy could escape.
I didn't realize too. All the other ones got stuck. One more over there, Captain.
Respawn time 10 seconds. Weapon specialist 20 seconds. Scientist respawning.
All gone. At least in this.
Mostly
first
all
level.
gone. All gone.
One more level to go.
Yep. There are enemies up there.
Detecting 7 enemies.
Yeah, they're on the second level. I'm dying.
Drop down to scientist. Scientist heals up. Ah, they're coming in. They're coming down.
Sorry, this is my fault. Try to stay near the scientist.
Trying my best. He's moving around a little too much, so let's camp in a corner real quick. All around us. All around me. All around me. Scientist, come closer. There we go. Since it is very low level, we will have to deal with it being slow.
4 enemies remaining. You might be able to see some.
Unlikely, they're on the second level.
You can see one from here. He's not shooting at nothing. That's down.
Oh, cool.
Enemy engaging. First floor.
God, we are teamwork so well.
2 enemies in front. 1 on my right.
One on your right.
It's the
That's
one down
me.
us.
Nothing upstairs. Never mind. Spotted. That's our scientist down. Wait for him.
We're about on the other side. I'm gonna see.
Respawn time 5 seconds.
There we go.
Now it's clear. Is there anything else?
1 enemy.
One enemy.
1 enemy in front of me.
Find out all
Found him downstairs.
headquarters and eliminate all threats. That is a big guy. Be careful.
And everyone's dead.
3 down. Do we have only 3 people?
We have
No,
4
4 people total.
2 people respawning.
Objective completed.
You're
We have
welcome.
5 now. We have a scientist. We have a pilot again.
Hey. Medical supplies gathered, or at least 1 set of them.
Always good.
Respawning.
See the other set.
Scientist still on ship.
All right, remain on ship.
Did he see any science?
I have not.
I do. I do see a light blue. Research hats.
Go ahead and grab it. Everybody
Pick
else,
up-
back to ship.
Picked up some blue goo. I don't know what the hell that is.
Lee Science.
Engineer, back to ship.
This stuff is pretty deep. Like I see it far in that direction. It might be outside. Yes, I believe it is outside.
Weapon specialist, back to ship. I will travel with our scientist.
I believe I'm picking up an NPC on my left.
Really?
The research is really close. Should be around
Roger
here.
that. Spotted.
Let's follow the NPC trail.
Roger that. Double tap space, by the way, it does make you go faster. Oh no!
What's wrong?
Was that the NPC?
That is an insect. The things that burrow out of the ground if you go out of limits. Out of bounds, rather.
Oh.
Woo! That was scary.
So that was out of bounds?
Yeah, apparently.
Because I do see a white blip on my radar.
Head to those coordinates, pilot.
It's straight ahead, but if I approach it more, I'm gonna get attacked again.
Fine. Never mind, I thought that was a mission that we had accepted. Forgive me.
Now I do not see the white blip anymore. Anyways, moving on. We got some science, right? Does the science...
Indeed.
What?
Align to 482, pilot.
What happens to the science if I die? Oh, it wasn't me who picked it up.
It's saying there's something there that's not there. Ready to warp and align to 482? Align to 482?
Warping. 4 minutes.
Clear the way station.
Oh, we're doing an inspection?
No, it says clear the way station.
We failed the mission?
No.
No.
Look at the log, it says we lost one reputation.
Yeah, stop the Nexus.
Yeah, with the WD. Or no, minus. What? Oh, I refuse the orders.
Be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom and grab some snacks.
Roger that. Ready to skip? Get out of my seat, food. Gotta go, station. Everything is so funky right now because the game's a bit broken. I can save this and relog us. Alright, I'm gonna relog us real quick. Main Niba, it'll be the same name.
Hello, hello, it's your boy Main Nibba.
Hello.
Hello. So you've changed your name.
To reflect my job. Comms, QCOM choices, Captain.
Neither are necessary except for warp station. And even then, we don't need it. So close transmission.
3 warp drives remaining.
Aligned.
286 warping. Left.
What happened to our defenses?
We need to reinvest in our talents again.
Do we? What the hell?
Yes, we do. Hello.
That's weird.
Yeah, every time you join, you need to.
Well then.
So should I go with the shields again?
Probably, yeah, because that would help us immensely in combat, regardless. Thank you. Do tell when ready to skip, scientist.
Engineers all ready to go.
Scientist ready.
Roger that. Skipping.
Whoa.
Red.
Aligning to 2003.
Hostiles.
Swap the static shield.
Scientist, it's you.
Static
Any
on.
capsule?
Roger that.
Is that an A on the capsules, scientist?
Scientist.
Shield
activate
engaged.
shield booster?
Shield booster engaged.
Roger that. Engineer, when ready.
Warping.
Roger that.
Sorry about that. That was the first combat I did.
That's okay, you did fine.
Damage report.
And besides, you're learning.
Damage report 213 damage.
Any systems
that.
damage?
Systems
System's nominal. Pilot also gets the system view. Ready to skip?
Every system needed repair, by the way. Just so you know.
All systems are repaired.
Ready to skip.
Roger that.
Ready.
Sorry about that. Good, we spawn facing forward this time.
Engineer, are you handling the plants or should I?
I would suggest that we both do it. How about that?
Yes.
On it.
Until we get more people on the ship.
Just whomever has time, whenever they get time, do it.
Basically.
Oh, this is gonna be this is cargo inspection. Cool.
Yes.
Time to fix some science.
Already ahead.
Sorry, my mind's running like 300 times a minute because I don't have access to the bridge. And I can't cool the warp core at the same time.
Well, you can come up onto the bridge. I don't mind.
I can't go on the bridge and use the fire extinguisher on the warp core at the same time. It just doesn't work. It doesn't need it now, but when we're in combat. That's why I like to hang out down here.
Well, it's a good thing we're traveling to a repair station, then to one system before we reach our target destination.
That's probably good. Just as a little nitpicky scientist, we could have used that shield booster a little faster next time. Just so you know.
Search complete.
You just have to be on it.
CU command center comms.
Realigning ship.
Honestly, the CU command center is going to be there for a while, so I wouldn't have to worry. I wouldn't worry about it too much.
Aligned.
1812 warping. 4 minutes.
Roger. Be ready to skip.
Ready.
Ready.
Swap shields to modular.
Research is done.
Good, we are in peaceful territory. Next target.
Automated trading station up on comms.
Roger that.
Warp drive is still charging.
Do not activate warp charge until my mark.
How's that Blue Goose compared to what we have?
Blue Goose.
The one that we have in cargo? The shield generator?
I'm not seeing Blue Goose.
The one that we have in cargo?
Oh, okay.
The shield generator?
So we may as well sell it. I wasn't sure if I heard you right.
Wait, what? Sell it?
Sell the Blue Goose.
Min for QT shields is much lower. And it uses much less power. Personally, I would suggest using the Blue Goose. Because the min for QT shields is lower, it means our shields are going to activate
Quick question.
at 30% rather than when it's at 75 with the light shield generator.
Roger
Yes,
that.
scientist.
Do we currently have 2 identical emergency shield boosters?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
That is for you. So when we get into combat, what you can do is you can run one of them. What I would suggest doing it is put it at the very beginning, because you'll want to go through those fast. Put it at the very beginning. That way you can use one. When you use one, it'll still refill the pips for the second one.
Anything recommended for buying?
I didn't even look.
Hence why we are still here.
I'm only doing 6 things at once. Come on.
I'm letting you relax by letting you take your time, so take as long as you need.
Would it be wise to move the virus removal program to the end until our chaos increases to around 6?
That's gonna be your choice, scientist. That's kind of your domain. We don't really touch that, so do what you want with it.
Aye.
Put it in whatever configuration you want.
See 2 different viruses that are probably useful.
We already have a sitting duck.
It's more talking about the flonks. Or the
I
thumbs.
like that phalanx.
So we buy it.
Ask the scientist. Do we have a phalanx virus? Scientist? Should be like a PH.
Only virus we have in programs is sitting duck.
Roger that. Now it's your call, engineer.
Yeah, let's get that. Let's give him that.
Roger, Roger. We also have an instance system self-healing. Is there a program that is titled FH?
Negative.
I don't think that's necessary because I have a passive trait on talents that I can research to passively heal all of the 4. I'm
Roger
not
that.
sure. That's kind of useless to me.
Roger.
Did we get that E70 in there? Yes, we did.
Is this E70 any better?
No.
What about thrusters?
Yeah, I kind of like that dark. I hate to suggest this, but I kind of like that dark thruster.
Why do you hate to suggest it?
Because it's 30,000.
Yeah, we don't have enough credits.
New crewmate incoming.
Welcome, AA.
Because it's a level 3 Dark Thruster.
Have a weapon specialist. Perfect. Weapon specialist, attend your station.
I like that extra hull plate, but I don't know what it'll do for us.
Read the description of it.
It's just a level 4 instead of a level 1. It doesn't have any other stats other than the fact that we'll lose 5,000 credits.
And now we have a pilot. Weapon specialist to your station.
What about this snappy cricket?
No, they're all worse than our current warp cores.
Oh, because we're after the range, yeah. That's probably better.
Yeah, we have a current warp core with a 9.5 range. And there goes our weapons specialist. It appears we've gotten all we have. Or want. Have we checked the garden?
Plus 10% turret charge rate when hull is less than 30%.
For what?
It's these weird experimental processors. 20% warp charge rate when the hull is less than 30%. I like that. BKP-warp. I kind of like that one.
I see it.
Pilot, invest your talents, please.
So you're liking the warp?
BKP-warp. 20% warp charge, which means our...
It's funny, I can do a trade and get us 832 credits.
Pilot, spend your talent points.
Yeah, but you have to look at what you're trading for. That's going to be the cyber defense processor, so it means that we won't have any antiviruses on our ship.
Roger that. What is recommended to trade then?
We are down to 3 crew members.
Noted.
I kind of like that ARX-SCP. Kind of.
I'll check if we have another slot for a CPU.
Define CPU slot.
It appears we do.
CPU slots.
We may as well buy it. We may as well buy it and have another.
Yeah. Let's install that Phalanx virus as well.
Installing. All equipped.
So we just got you a new I'm not sure if you're paying attention, scientists, but we just got you a new Phalanx virus. You might want to double check and see what it is and learn about it.
Noted.
It's a really nice one. 784, ready to warp? Are you ready, Captain?
I am ready.
Scientist, you ready?
Initiate warp.
Scientist ready.
Initiating, 4 minutes, 19 seconds. By the way, scientists, when we're asking that, it's checking to see if you finished all the things that you need to finish during this warp cycle.
As far as plant gathering?
As far as plant carrying, as far as research materials, that way you're solely focused on accessing those programs and doing those 4 screens at your battle station. Everything else is finished.
Aye, aye.
Ready to skip?
Ready to skip.
Did we change our shield configuration?
I think we did.
Because I believe maximum shields got reduced.
Maybe. Hey, Captain, we've got some people that want to come talk to you. They don't
boy.
seem too happy. But we're ready to warp 2002 if you're ready to warp.
Roger. Warp.
1 minute, 9 seconds.
Chaos level at exactly 2.
Duly noted. Skipped. Commence EM scan.
Are we going into combat here?
Just commence EM scan. I want to see something.
Scan started.
There should be a way station here.
There is.
4 non-humanoids, 1 humanoid.
Lovely.
Hello, Arbiter.
Deserted Colonial Union way station.
Oh, we've been here. Or at least my Engie and I have.
Maybe.
No, we've been to the station, just not this section.
Scientists doing plants.
It's the one where we had to basically eliminate the mole rats.
Oh, as the elevator went down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, I've already been killed, so that was great. Respawning?
I just killed all the rats on this level.
Roger that.
I'm not sure if I'm having a glitch, but it seems that I have picked up some plants and I still see some that I can pick up, but it does not let me.
Yeah, then that's a glitch. You can either relog or leave it to be.
It should be fine.
Alright.
Next level?
Which level? Floor 1?
Is that where we are now?
Weapons specialist. Assist the rest of the crew.
See it?
I do see the rest of the... So what we should have done is call the elevator from the top and lift top down. That works. Warp out of here, by the way, unless the scientist wants to do a walkthrough.
Scientist, do you want to do a walkthrough?
Scientists will scan upon teleport site.
By the way, the floor we get out on is floor 3.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it.
You are low on health.
Yeah, well, I'll lose.
Scientist detects nothing new.
Opposite. There you go. Just walk around the facility, my good sir.
With your scanner.
Negative so far.
As he walks away. As he walks away with the repair gun out.
Like completely negative. Oh, I might have not upgraded this skill. Let me double check.
Arbiter.
Negative for the required skill.
Yeah, I was just saying, okay, sorry.
Oh, it's fine. I was just watching you walk around and I was confused.
Scientist is missing 1 talent point.
Well, that's too bad. Load up on ship.
Scientist ready?
Engineering ready.
Weapons ready?
Awaiting alignment.
Setting course. Aligning to course 340. Aligned.
340. 4 minutes.
Nick
40 seconds.
Nitecker. May as well go ahead and take your post.
New mission.
Oh boy. This is in a nebula. Should we go to it?
Scientist suggests yes.
Engineer says bring it on.
After that.
Pilot leaves.
Retaking pilot's position. Skipping warp. Ready?
Scientist ready.
Engineer ready.
I'm ready.
Spooling.
Scientist upgrading scanner.
Roger that.
Hey, Captain, they kind of want to talk to you. They look a little mad.
Very well.
Ready to jump on your command, Captain.
They are peaceful.
Ready
For now.
to jump.
Ready, jump.
4 minutes.
Roger that.
Scientist, might I suggest that you research something?
Scientist is checking for plans.
Ah, gotcha.
Negative for plans.
Roger that. Captain suggests atrium healing enhancement. Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Prepared to skip warp.
3 minutes.
Ready to skip warp.
Ready.
Scientist ready.
Charging.
Scientist reminding all crew, talents are available.
Duly noted.
Three comms available.
Jump to 89 on your command, Captain.
Warp. Oh, no. Dang it.
I'd already hit it.
We had misaligned slightly because I was right-clicking while I was viewing my actual tab menu as well.
It's okay, we can skip it. We've got enough fuel capsules.
Yeah, but we have a limited number of time to do this one mission.
We actually saved a warp.
Really?
Because we would have gone to 89 and then 482. Now we went to 1309 and we're still going to 482. So we're still okay.
Lovely. I did not invite a Webot. And the Webot is pilot.
There's someone named Webot.
You're a dick.
There you go.
482 confirmed.
Confirm.
2 minutes.
Pilot, take your seat. Ready to skip?
Scientist ready.
Careful with this. Warp station up on comms.
Our reactor is gonna go splody if you're not careful, pilot.
Warp gate is aligning.
Engineering ready.
Scientist
Well,
ready.
you don't exactly get a choice. We're sitting in the warp gate.
Nope, we don't.
And warping. Lucky for us, this doesn't require anything from our core.
50 seconds.
Scientist
Roger
off
that.
the plans.
Oh, he skipped. Charging.
I wanted to go ahead and get us to this next warp gate because it is peaceful.
Scientist not ready. Ah!
What's the waypoint? It's bugged.
561.
That is 561. clarify when align?
It is.
Roger that.
I get this nice little screen that says warp to 561. So
Duly noted. Ready to skip?
4 minutes. Ready.
Scientist ready.
Align to 2004.
Aligned.
Roger
Sure.
that.
Going down to engineering.
Roger that.
Prep for
You are
combat.
welcome to stay up.
I'm prepping for combat because I don't know what the next jump is.
Roger that.
Captain still has 2 talent points remaining.
2004, warp confirm.
Okay. Pilot.
Yep, I say we're aligned. Yep.
Warping 2 minutes.
Ooh, we get some sort of fight.
Do we need projectile aim assist?
That would be helpful, but
Do we
not
have projectiles
necessary.
on the ship?
No, we do not. We just have
Yeah,
the
then
main
we can't
cannon.
use that, yeah. Because I gotta turn up, right? It's on the bottom of the ship.
I have a tracker missile silo.
That would be useful.
Missile lock is on.
Roger that.
Engineering ready for combat.
Scientist ready.
Captain's ready to skip.
Good.
Pilot's ready.
Oh, yeah.
Combat your name.
Fire.
Up to the captain.
We have a success. Dialogue is a success.
No fighting?
Scientist has a request to the captain. Whenever we are engaged in combat, please do let me know if we intend to fight till the end or we just stalling for time for defense.
I just needed
Wait,
to
I see
read the
scrap.
dialogue.
I'm gonna go for some scrap, alright?
Charging warp drive.
That is our mission.
See, what we could do is we could use like the yellow alert, red alert.
Do we not want to scrap, or...?
Well, we need to destroy it with our. We need to destroy those mines, because those things are mines.
Yep.
Oh, hello. You made him mad.
Uh-oh.
Damn it, are we gonna fight him, or we're just getting scrap?
Okay, we need to leave. They said we need to leave, or else they'll fire upon us.
So we're just gonna run away?
Align the
Yep.
ship.
We are.
Viking 13.
Oh man, we missed out on scrap and murder.
Well, I'd rather not murder, because that does lose us reputation, because that was an informant.
And we
Do we
don't
not have long range comms?
No, we do not. We have not visited a black market. Apologies, my dear friend.
Engineer back on the bridge.
Scientist busy.
Scientist, whenever you are ready, select a new research. Would I suggest cloak healing? Or cloaked DNA? Thank you. Ready to skip?
Scientist ready.
Engineer ready. Jump prep.
Comms.
Be ready to warp as soon as possible.
I'm already
Initiate evasive maneuvers. Full thrust forward, let's evade.
Well, that would be backwards then. He was in front of us.
I did not see him. Apologies.
No problem.
Full thrust forward with the warp drive.
I just realized that looking up while staring at the center of the room is just, and then spinning your mouse is just absolutely the most trippy thing.
be in the captain's chair. I really understand.
Do it.
That is cool. It is really cool.
Pilot, we're giving enough time to go ahead and hop in the chair if you'd like.
That's fine.
We are just one of those relaxed crews that have fun.
I can see.
15 seconds.
Roger that. Be ready to skip warp.
Scientist returning.
Engineer
Ready
ready.
to skip warp. Roger that. Skipping.
Scientist ready.
Scientist, connect with the warp station. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
Connecting with 482.
Mm. 55 seconds.
Roger that, but we will be skipping.
Scientist checking for plants.
Roger that, we hold off on the scientist.
Plants negative. Science ready.
Roger that. Jump when ready.
Awaiting charge.
And there goes our pilot.
SE0.
Confirmed.
57 seconds.
Ready to skip?
You've got the bounty agency on long range comms. I can't talk.
Roger that. We'll ignore.
Scientist will double check plants.
You don't need to do it every time, scientist. Just once every 5 or 6 times, something like that.
Basically.
Because they'll grow and they'll stay there until we pick them. Charging warp drive. Just awaiting alignment. Should I take down shields so we can repair?
That would be appreciated. Scientists, if you don't mind connecting us to automated training system.
Should I get free repairs?
No, we are literally right next to the station. Causing any sort of chaos with the CU Union would cause us to lose reputation and be attacked by the station.
I don't know what you're talking about. Did we get all the quests out of Outpost 448?
We did. I'm reporting there to turn in whatever quests we have.
Like that one.
New talents available.
Noted.
Do not forget, by the way, we can pick up some more missions from the same woman.
Oh, that same woman gives more missions?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because there is a storyline to it.
Ooh.
Scientist heals almost maxed.
Roger that. Are we prepared for combat?
Scientist ready.
Engineer it is.
Shields offline.
Shields offline? Good.
Yes, that way we can repair. They've been offline.
I will need to pilot us into the into the repair bay.
Without hitting it, or else you'll cause more hull damage. No pressure.
Shields switching to static.
Won't matter, shields are down.
Oh yeah, you're correct. but that just to show my trust in you, Captain.
Oh gee, thanks.
After
Who's navigated us more than half this time?
The engineer.
Bullshit. Bring up repair depot on comms.
Repair depot is up.
Thank you. Fully repair hull. Hull is repaired.
Turning on shields.
Roger that.
Shields still offline.
Shields should be online.
Shields are online.
Shields are on now.
Shields have been online. For me. We are aligned with our current target. No, we're not. Yes, we are.
Oh, you should figure it out.
Yes, we are. It's just the ship kept misaligning itself after I was done.
50 seconds.
When we reach the warp gate, remind me to warp to 1238.
You should warp to 1238.
Warp gate on comms?
Prep. Warp station on comms.
1238. Indeed. Going to pilot?
We have a pilot that just joined, so we'll see. After this warp, we'll see how he does.
Well, he has some credibility in my book.
Pilot, you are reminded to spend talent points.
Good reminders. You're keeping up with this.
He's getting the game.
Scientist going to plants.
Warping. Pilot, take your seat.
Scientist
take your
ready.
seat, take the wheel.
1 minute 30 seconds. Bounty agency on long range comms.
Declining. Thank you for informing.
That's no fun.
We do have a mission currently as well, and I prefer to do this. Ready to skip.
Engineer ready.
Roger that.
Scientist ready. Yeah. Awesome. Alright.
Pilot, align us to the right, 927.
Third damage being researched.
Pilot, to the right, 927.
He may be a new pilot, let him be.
I'm afraid that is our left.
Pilot, are you okay?
Pilot, please respond.
Alright. His comms are bugged. Forgive him. He may have the same bug we have sometimes when first joining the game.
Yeah, probably.
Because he said he needs to turn up his volume.
Align to 564. Currently.
Yes, that is not our target, but our target is 927.
10-4.
Aligning us. Aligned, but hold on pilot. Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That is okay, pilot. Hearing
It's
us
okay, as long as you hear us, that's better than nothing. And sorry, engineer, for interrupting you.
No, it's okay. And the same things.
Wonderful. Alright, ready to skip warp.
Engineer.
Scientists ready?
Lovely. Allies.
Jump prep.
Pilot, can you align us to 514? Also, are you new to the game, my sir? Alright.
Pilot still has to spend talent points.
Give him a moment. He's busy with doing things, so let him be. Next warp.
Noted.
Let him fly
Next
around.
warp. Yeah, let him fly around a bit. Leave him be.
Checking plans. Negative.
I hear something fading in.
I think he's reading the manual, but I'm not sure.
Pilot is spending talent points right now.
Aha, okay. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's here at 10:35, by the way, Captain.
Hmm?
What's this here at 10:35? What kind of mission is it?
Allow me to check real quick. Hunt the Resolution. Eliminate Captain Yosef and his crew.
Okay. So it's gonna be a fight.
And if we do it, then guess what? We get 15,000 credits plus 4 rep with the CU, and that means we are a recognized CU official ship.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yes.
Yeah. Controller isn't the best option to learn, especially if we're teaching you.
Yeah, mouse and keyboard is so much easier than a controller.
Unless you're on console, in which case you have no other choice.
Actually, they do have USB ports in consoles.
Yes, they do, but you're gonna hook up a mouse and a keyboard to that?
I have before.
Well then.
I don't own a console.
Initiate jump!
I go to friend consoles. 514 warping. 4 minutes, 10 seconds.
why did you shoot the main turret?
Huh?
Somebody shot something or did something that rotated the ship immensely.
I didn't.
So that's just a view glitch. If the weapons officer, if someone on the main weapon fires it, it actually rotates all of space. So we're still getting to the same destination. It's just fine.
I didn't shoot anything.
Lovely. So I am ready to skip warp. Pilot, go ahead and return to your steering seat.
All ready to skip.
Lovely.
Jump prep. They're not friendly.
Make it fast. Pilot, you're gonna have to evade these. Align to 1035 and evade. Initiate jump when ready.
3
There we
minutes,
go.
17 seconds.
Everybody be ready for combat.
Scientist ready.
You want me to fire the ship as soon as we're there?
Give me a few minutes on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait for the engineer. We do have 2 minutes, so you should be fine to do whatever you need.
I'm all good. I'm just touching all my bases and making sure everything's okay.
Scientists waiting for commands for hostile programs.
Don't wait for command. They'll never come.
They won't. I'm gonna be more focused on trying to control our pilot and our weapons specialist.
Aye. Scientists to assume offensive programs.
Assume offensive and defensive programs.
Aye.
Let's go.
By the way,
already.
Alright. Scientist, quick point. The way you have those ordered there are the way they're going to be recharged. So I'd do your 2 shields first. Then your offensive programs.
Captain,
Ready?
Captain, just as advice, if you want to do a warp out of here, can you please start the jump computer? I don't want to have to worry about it.
Roger. We'll have a course set as well.
Okay, let's go. Let's have some fun.
Ready to skip in 3, 2, 1, skipping.
You want me to fire whenever we're at range?
Hold on. Scientists, scan the ship.
Scan engaging for life forms.
Roger that.
Do we have enough time before we engage to do a full jump prep?
We do. They are temporarily passive.
Charging warp drive.
5 humanoid.
Yeah, they either don't
Roger.
recognize us, or they don't see us, or...
Both scan results are ready.
In technicality, they are on our side. The mission says that they are CU commanders, and they just are attacking peaceful civilian ships.
So they think
Which is
we're
against...
friendly.
So basically, they think that we're friendly.
We are out of range of them. I will have to be within 8 kilometers to kill them.
Roger that. Scoot us closer.
Warp drive is fully charged, all ready to go.
Pilot, move us in.
Does pilot need thrust booster?
Negative. You don't need to ask, by the way.
Alrighty.
Scientists, I would take a look at their parts and see whether their weapons are physical or the other kind, whatever, energy.
Alright, you want me to fire at them?
1 moment.
Where would I check for their weapons?
Laser and laser.
Gotcha. So
Both
that'll change.
lasers, so swapped shield to modulate.
Modulate up.
Are we ready to engage?
I am.
Ready.
Clear to engage. Scientist engaged programmed.
That's them up.
Requesting recharges.
So send quite a few fuel capsules. That's our 2 shield recharges.
Keep in mind the number of pips that you need divided by 4 is how many that you tell me.
Well, we used a good hunk of programs.
3 fuel.
3 fuel. 3 fuel.
3 more.
Perfect. Wait for your programs. Wait for your programs. Send another 2 fuel capsules. You aren't waiting for them to recharge, my sir. We don't always need to use a shield booster. Pay attention to our shields on the top right. Right now we are at full shields and full hull strength, so save on your shield boosters.
Keep in mind we have to pay for every one of these capsules.
Okay.
Come on, weapons, a few more hits.
I am stopping their ship.
There we go.
But we just got +4 for actually doing the mission. So -3 and then +4. So that's fucking wonderful.
So +1.
Basically.
Well,
go ahead, pick up the scrap pilot. That's the blue stuff in there.
That battle didn't even scratch engineering, so.
Lovely.
Didn't even use an ounce of coolant, really.
Wonderful. Pilot, align us to new target. 1218 on our left. Or flip coin us.
Are we currently still in the red alert?
Yeah, we should be going back to green like that. Yep.
It should not have it should have automatically shifted back to yellow. And then after we exited the system, it should have shifted to green, so.
We didn't leave the system yet.
So, the workpost.
4 minutes 28.
Roger. New research is available.
New mission.
Scientist deems available researchers unnecessary. Unless you want the custom eye implants, because that's the only one we can do right now.
Yeah, let's do it. Give the pilot more things he can see.
Already engaged. We have no choice but to accept this, otherwise we lose Colonial Union rep.
Pilot, you can see it by hitting Tab, Missions, Active, and it's the very one at the bottom. Help the CU Roland in Alliance Ambush. That way the captain doesn't have to read it to you.
Align with 2005.
Count points. Count points.
Lovely.
Pilot, you've got us facing 180 degrees in the wrong direction.
He may be assigning points.
2005.
Healing abilities maxed out.
Lovely.
Jumping, 3 minutes.
Roger, Dodger. Be prepared for combat.
Scientist ready.
Engineering not ready.
Negative, not yet. Engineer not ready.
Weapons ready. Weapons.
I'm ready.
Roger that. Skipping warp. Attack the Avarice and the Hull Render.
Hey, Captain. Suggestion that you choose one, and that way everyone's on the same page about which one we're attacking.
Roger that. We're focusing the Avarice. The Gallantry is not the enemy. I repeat, the Gallantry is not the enemy.
Any more fuel capsules?
1.
Do you get the 1?
Send another 2. You're just using the same virus over and over.
Yeah, my bad. That was a misclick.
Send more fuel capsules.
How many? Give me a number.
2.
2. 3.
2.
Third one. There we go. The Avarice is now a sitting duck with no shield recharge.
O2 is in a controlled drop.
Roger that. Send up 2 fuel capsules.
Research is done. Pilot has additional options.
Now's not the best time to be dealing with that.
Wonderful. Send a Phalanx. Attack the hull. There you go.
Enemy ship at 19. There we go.
Send 2 fuel capsules.
Even though we're about to go to war. You want 2 fuel capsules even though we're about to go to warp, correct?
Yep.
Also, my bad. I'm still getting used to the virus screen.
It's fine.
That's why I'm double checking with the captain. We're going through a lot of fuel capsules.
Yeah, he keeps using some of the wrong viruses. Or some of the things over and over.
It's okay, it's just, we're going through a lot of them.
Alright, align with 1595.
Do we have anything over at 1035?
It's a glitch, don't worry about it.
Okay, 1595.
No, pilot, I was talking to the pilot. Go ahead and engineer.
Warping 1595, 4 minutes, 40 seconds.
Because he had picked everything up and there was just one that he kept flying so close to but couldn't pick up.
Okay. We stopped scrapping our inventories that we can jettison and pick up something blue. Because then at least we have a chance at something better. You know what I mean, Captain?
Roger. Discarding some scrap. Check out new main turret.
I wouldn't say get rid of all of it, because then we can sell it, but anything that we can pick up that's blue is a better chance of than keep holding on to scrap.
Duly noted, but I'm clearing out just some scrap. Because we do still have 4 scrap in a main turret.
Three minutes, 30 seconds left.
Roger that. Engineer, would you mind checking the ship cargo for the main turret?
Ship cargo for the main turret?
It's on the bottom row.
I see it, yes.
Now I question, is it any better than ours? No, it appears not.
It's exactly the same that we have, actually. No difference.
So we can basically save it and sell it.
Sell it.
Alright, we have a new mission as well. It'll take us slightly off course to the repair station, so we're going to go to the repair station first. However, it is very close otherwise. Skipping warp. Hold on to 983.
Is the repair station required because we are at full HP?
Yes, it is, because we still need fuel capsules.
We're at 172. Honestly, we'd probably be fine if we wanted to do battle.
Yeah, but I'd still rather have full fuel capsules. Plus, we're gonna get credits for this mission.
Agreed. 983 warping.
Roger.
3 minutes.
Scientists requesting being the primary for fuel callouts.
Captain commands that you actually read your pips and request at proper times.
Aye, 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 aye.
Thank you. Meaning, basically, as soon as you use 2 shield boosters, call it out. Using 1 5-pip item, call it out, etc., etc.
Aye, aye, replenish. Yes, Captain. Replenish as
Alright.
soon as possible in battle.
Basically. Accepting skip. Or rather, ready for skip.
Ready for skip, and scientists, that's just a suggestion because I'm working with a ton of other things. So the faster you know, the faster I have a hole to put in it on my priority list of things to do.
Aye, aye, noted.
Exactly. I'm not commanding, I'm just suggesting. Connect with automatic trading station. Thank you. Plus, engineer, you did see how fast we were burning through fuel capsules.
Yeah, we do. We were at 175, so assuming that we get worse, that would only drop us down about 50.
Indeed.
That's why I said I'd feel comfortable moving on, but it's not needed.
Correct.
So, cool. We're on the same page, thinking the same things, just in different universes.
Basically. Buying more tracker missiles?
I would suggest it.
Now I'm looking for a secondary turret.
Could we ever get that auto turret in, or did that not like it?
It didn't like it.
Ah.
I can do a focused laser turret, or I can do a plasma turret.
Pilot reminded to spend the town points.
keep in mind we don't have to worry about power. So if that's what your worry is about finding something, don't worry about it. Because we have a fairly tough school.
I'm just worried about damage here. We'll get probably the focus laser.
They have a level 2 Adelaide thruster. Not sure if they have 2. No, they only have 1. Hey Captain, that's your choice. The pilot's asking you a question in chat.
Well, you might get auto-kicked for AFK. But, other than that, I don't mind. We have a second turret available.
We can do the performance vector thrusters as well. All the thrusters.
We have 2 Adelaide thrusters.
There's a performance vector thruster in there that's really nice, and then I saw one more.
Quick note, scientist stepping away for 2 minutes.
10 forward.
Any, what was the other ones?
The performance vector thrusters, all of them. Just all the thrusters.
All of them?
Just all of them. I didn't see one in there that wasn't good.
Well, the 2 Adelaide thrusters, one of them I sold.
Yeah, the Adelaide thrusters is what we currently have, and then the maneuvering thruster down there is what we currently have, but the inertia thruster, performance vector thruster, and racing thruster, or not inertia, I'm sorry, performance vector thruster and racing are both an upgrade. I don't care about power usage.
Well, we need to find out which one is going to propel us better.
So the main thruster is going to be forward and backward, so...
Yep, so we could mainly go with racing with our thruster.
We do have 3 thrusters on the forward and back, on the main, 3 main thrusters.
We do?
Yes, we do. We have 2, we have now we have an Adelaide, a performance vector, and a racing.
For me, we only have 2 slots for a main thruster.
Oh, it's using maneuvering thruster as one of them?
No. Check the ship's thrust.
I tried to swap it out, I promise. So it wasn't the inertial thruster. When you go to swap it, we can do the Adelaide, the performance vector, or the racing. Oh, do we have one in storage? Is that
yes,
why?
we do.
That's why. So it's going to replace the one in storage.
Because it was a performance vector thruster.
Scientist is back.
Wonderful. One moment. Alright, I am ready.
What about this red shot turret? Is that any good?
No, it's made for short range. We do have a better fusion reactor available.
The GCT Blue Goose looks better than what we currently have. It's a level 3, and while ours is a level 2 military grade.
What is the power output?
It's a military grade shield generator.
Oh, I found the advanced fusion reactor that does 26,400 and has a max temp of 3,840.
You said it's called the Null Point?
No, advanced fusion. Level 3 advanced fusion.
I mean, we can. It's not a big deal either way. But I wouldn't waste our money.
Yeah, but still, we can make money, save a lot of money by just actually, like, just giving up our old fusion reactor.
How's that saving money? We have to pay.
Yeah, I know. We save money by saving 12,192 credits. Dropping us down to spending this, to spending 23,785 instead of 35,000. I think.
No, if we make the swap, we lose 23,000 credits.
Oh, okay. I'm reading this wrong. My excuse.
Yes. Green is good, red is usually bad.
Alright. So should we?
The military grade shield generator is going to be better, even though it's a level 2, and while the Blue Goose is level 3. It's all red, and the only thing, or it's all green, except the only thing red is the power usage, which it's got a lot more power usage, but I can deal with that.
Alright.
What I usually do is I usually hit the swap button, and that shows me what we currently have versus what we're looking to trade in.
Awesome.
So we're giving up Blue Goose for the military grade shield generator. I was reading it backwards for some reason. You see that?
Yes, I did. Do you believe that is what we had, however? Yes, it is. If you decide to swap, we had the military grade shield generator because that's what we swapped the Blue Goose for at our cargo. And then you said to just basically sell whatever we had. So we had this military grade shield generator, but
that is correct.
I bet you it was because the men for QT shields. Maybe? Am I crazy?
Yes, it was.
I'm sorry, I might be crazy.
We lost our weapon specialist.
I think I am crazy, actually.
Affirmative. Can agree. Can agree.
Yeah, so I was completely wrong on men for QT shields. Just flat out.
So swap it back?
I mean, we'll earn some credits in the process. We'll gain some credits if we swap it out.
Alright. Sold.
Like, we'll make money if we do this.
Already did it.
I'm sorry, I don't know.
I just did it.
Yep. Let's see if we can find the limits to this reactor. That's what I'd be interested in finding.
To the new reactor or the old one?
Our current one. What the limits of it are.
It tells you in the swap menu, the max temp is 3000 kp, the output is 17,000 megawatts, and the EMR EMER cooldown is 7 seconds. Whereas the new one is 3,840 kp, and the output is 26,400 megawatts.
So you're looking to do the our fusion reactor for the advanced fusion reactor level 3?
Bingo.
Sure, we can do it, but I don't need a better one based off of all of our other gear. If you want to
Well,
do
if we don't need it, then I won't spend it.
If the last battle is evidence, I don't think we'll need it.
Alright. That's fair.
At some point we may need it, but from the last battle on, we don't need it today.
Very well.
Bluetooth. I'd also suggest you save the game.
Saved. Do note you can save this and play it on your own as well.
I know. But it's more fun to play it with you.
Aww.
That's so sweet. You little cute.
I'm gonna go drop
That was so funny.
You're messing up my penis. It's beautiful.
The reason I suggested that is because I am personally getting tired.
Suggested what? The save game? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, save game himself. Because I am getting tired and considering logging.
Well, if you want to, you can.
Very well. Night, folks.
Good night. See ya.
See ya.
What I'll do is I'll just call it night for streaming. I might try to hop in a different server, but yeah. Delicious. I need cheese. I need some food. Alrighty then.